That's way too loud.
Buttons.
Okay, there. There are no spoilers on the Metro Dread soundtrack, by the way. It's almost entirely original tracks.
Spoilers, thank God.
Anyway. Yes, that too.
Spoilers, Blom.
Last time, a legal battle was underway. This time, a legal battle is going to be underway.
All right. So again, on the parts of strategy, I have a burst 3 aura that gives everybody in it. I have to take penalties myself, but a burst 3 aura that gives everybody in it. All right. So any ranged or melee attacks made against the characters within the affected area from outside the dome receives a +1 difficulty. Additionally, I gain Blink Field Intervention, which means I can take 2 heat to give the target resistance to all damage.
Pretty good.
Yeah, starting with the buff sounds good.
Also, yeah, by the way, feel free to pop core powers here. This is the only other encounter in this mission.
I guess
used my
other
core power
warm-up
during
question
the
to
first
confirm
session.
here. How many of these folks are large?
Okay, so
At a glance,
size
yeah, it
2,
seems like.
size 2, size 2, and size 2. Everyone else is size...
Yeah.
It's like there's 4 size 2s.
So I'm
and
gonna
then
guess yes, the ones that look like they're size 2 are size
Yes.
2.
Yeah.
That's a size 1. That's a size 1. Actually, is this,
And this
a
is a size
half?
half
Okay,
over
'cause
here.
Yeah, I was about to
sometimes
say.
you have a size 1 who's a bit lanky and looks like they take up many hexes, but they're still
Yes.
a size 1.
But
Just confirming
way,
which
the-
ones are which.
the only tactical option I would say is try not to get farther than 10 out of my range before I go, because my first turn is literally going to be cracking and deploying all 4 of my drones and then doing the
Multi-ball.
overshield for the whole team.
No, don't worry.
Give everyone that overshield.
It's a burst around me, so I have to move into position.
Okay, solid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
think
wanna make
newbie
sure,
gets
'cause
the
that's gonna be
first
my
turn
first
here to
line.
dig in, because
Yeah.
this is also a setup where we don't really have to converge on or approach anybody. We're already stuck into this.
This is a knife fight. This is a knife fight. 100%.
Knife fight has
You are-
begun, so we may as well get into formation here.
Actually, based off the data here, and I think this would just be a better way to put it about it. Does anybody on the enemy team here do armor piercing?
Very small amount of armor piercing off of the Wrecker, and the Showdown's gun is armor piercing as well. There's not that much armor piercing, though.
Okay. I'm going to step back to this square. And, well, actually, first thing of the turn, a chunk of the shield goes off and just plants itself onto the Wrecker. That thing has a -2 to hit me.
Okay. It's a
Or
-2 specific.
2 difficulty. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 difficulty to hit you. Gotcha.
Yes. Time for the Saladin to do the Saladin things that it's actually meant to do. The Saladin generates a lot of heat. Oh. There we go. 1 heat.
There's a new feature in Roll20, by the way, that I can... If you scroll over the Wrecker, I think you'll be able to see it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a new feature where I can have little tooltips pop up underneath something to keep additional
Convenient.
track of what they do.
That's pretty cool.
Trying to remember, how do you do auras?
Yeah, that rules.
You might not be able
like,
to.
The gear, maybe?
In your gear menu, token auras.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't have
what-
an aura,
what-
though.
What feature were we oohing and eyeing over? I was popping.
If you mouse over the Wrecker, you can see that I have debuff on it.
Yeah. There's 2 difficulty on newbie, is the idea.
Oh, it doesn't show up for me. Yeah.
As long as you have the
Oh
cursor
no, there it
selected,
goes.
yeah.
I have to, yeah, you just select the cursor. Okay, there it is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I can't give myself an R3. Doc, if
I'll do it.
you can. Yes. There we go. So anybody in that aura, not Daisy's. Daisy's is outside the aura. Yeah, you get the benefits of the thing that I talked about.
Hold
That
on,
is-
yours should be blue because it's just what
And
you
what
do.
is that?
There it is.
Here we go. We'll post it in chat.
End of your next turn. Any ranged or melee receive +1 difficulty. That's great.
Additionally, I can spend 2 heat if anybody in the aura gets attacked to give them resistance to all damage.
Yep.
Hey, newbie, you know what else is fun? One of my drones is Orochi Guardian, which is everyone in range. It's an additional difficulty for any attacks on us.
All right. So what kind of action is that? That's quick, I'm assuming. Can you still fire?
That's quick. And yeah, I still have my my attack action.
Okay.
I actually don't have it labeled here what kind of action it is. Let me make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Open up CompCon.
There we go. I think that's slightly the crack size now.
Pilot
It's
roster.
eyeball it. It seems good enough for me. That's 3.
Enclave shield. Quick. Yeah, that's quick. So I still got a gun. Hey Ty, who are you thinking about attacking?
Me?
Or are you not attacking this turn?
No, I'll just be deploying this turn, yeah.
Alright. Kuvo, who are you thinking about attacking?
Depends what the rest of you do. The guys that are going to fuck us up the most are going to be the cryo and the showdown.
That's what I was thinking, is we should go for the cryo.
Because the cryo is just going to immobilize all of us, and that's going to be a huge pain
And the
in ass.
cryo is on top of us, so
Alright.
we probably want to try.
I'm gonna take a shot at the cryo.
All right, yeah, I can agree with that. We focus down the cryo was the first thing to do.
It is also slightly tougher than a lot of the other mechs as one of the veterans. So
Is that a hit?
14 hits, yeah. You can. The cryo is extremely easy to hit. Only has 6 of 8.
Okay. Also, hello, cryo, being in range 3. My friend.
Yeah. Suppose
I
so.
don't get to do that much as the Saladin. So marked for death. You, me, fight me.
So this also means it gets another difficulty if it tries to swing at anyone other than you, correct?
This
3
thing
difficulty.
this thing currently, if it tried to attack anybody in the aura, has a 5 difficulty or 4 difficulty, which isn't a thing.
No, it is. Difficulty can go up to 6.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so cryo attacking anyone but newbie is a really fucking bad idea. Attacking newbie, it's only at a minus one. That's it.
Yes.
So, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good move. The witch is going to be going now if you are done. I don't know if you are or not.
I am done. Yes.
Okay, yes.
You can
Witch.
overcharge for a turn 1 very nasty move. Just saying.
Hmm.
We're gonna overcharge. Now is probably the turn to do
You know
it,
what?
right?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm overcharging.
Okay.
So add another heat on the pile.
Just a quick question. Newbie, you're on the 3 spaces where your left foot is, the right foot is, and then like the main body is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am these spaces. You know what? Should have did these in the other order. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna take a shot at the noble guard as well because hey, this has never come up before, but yeah, that goes both ways.
When you say what do you mean, the cryo or the wrecker? Because they're all noble guards.
Oh, the showdown. Sorry.
Okay, the showdown. Gotcha. So 8 targeting with. Is that an 8? That's just 8 evasion, right? Yeah. So that's gonna be a miss.
Dang.
Apologies.
If I had
The
not
showdown's
rolled,
actually kind of hard to hit at 14.
if I had not rolled, oh, it has 14.
Yes.
Damn. Yeah, I was never gonna hit with.
Wait, why do you have 3 difficulty?
Because I marked for death. That goes both
Oh,
ways.
right. Yes. Okay. That's what you meant.
Cool move, newbie.
Should
Hey,
have
it
done them in
happens.
the other order. Oh well.
All right. So now the witch is going to go, and the witch is going to go ahead and use. So here's the thing: is that I'm actually going to go and use like all of the nasty shit a witch can do. So I'm gonna do 2 different quick attacks. All right, I'm going to be targeting pain transference onto pushing up daisies. You have a weak computer. What does that mean again? Is that just difficulty on system saves?
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't have anything to do with getting quick tack that. Gotcha. All right. Good stuff, though. Pain Transference is one of the recharge ones. That's definitely going to hit. So you don't gain any heat from this. However, on a success, anytime the target gains heat until the end of the witch's next turn, all of their allied characters within range 5 also gain the same amount of heat. And that has occurred. I have done that to you. So you are now like chained to everyone around you. And I'll
Is
use
it at the time that the heat occurs, or is it just any time since the move goes off?
whenever.
Like if I were to move
all
to
of
the top of the map and gain heat, would it still work
And it's
then?
range 5, right?
It's when you gain the heat. It's not like when you.
Okay.
It's basically.
So if I move
it
away from
wouldn't
the
happen
friends,
now.
it's fine.
Yes, exactly. You want to be far away. So I'm also going to use the other one of these here. I will use Teardown, which is the basic one that it's got. Which is extremely easy to hit with. Yes. You will gain 2 heat right now, which means that everyone within range 5 also gains 2 heat.
Beans.
It's going to be
Newbie and Loon, yeah.
Newbie and Loon, yeah. No one else, thankfully. And if you do stay around, so you'll gain 4 on the Noble on the Witch's turn as well. Next turn.
Why? Wait. Why did my aura become square?
Cube.
Why did it become a square? There. Cube!
Cube.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna take 4 as well once the Witch's turn comes around. You probably want to be far away from your allies by that point. Is
Okay.
the long and short of it. And whoop, gonna get over here,
All right.
which is at pretty good sensors.
All right, can I get my deployment stuff done? Because that'll be...
Sounds good to me.
sure.
Do the move.
Okay.
Assert
gonna move.
control.
Just right as close to Newbie and also Loon as I can. Quick action. I'm gonna need all 4 of the ones labeled Orochi. I don't know if I can.
You
distract
can
those
grab
ones.
those yourself. Yeah.
I can. Wowie. Okay, incredible.
Mhm.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
awesome.
Reminder: it's not a bad idea to move right next to me. I still give hard cover.
Oh, don't worry. The
Yeah.
Orochi Guardian is also giving everyone a difficulty to fire at Loon, yourself, or me.
So that means that the cryo would have a difficulty of 6 to fire onto New Business Strain or Loon. Small claims.
good luck.
The cryo has 1 target. That's it. I understand now. Also, it's still with 2 difficulty on Newbie now.
There's 10. Great. There.
Yeah, the Hydra is actually an interesting mech in that it excels in both large scale fights, but also in knife fights as well, of like really close up, because you can deploy your drones anywhere in really close quarters. I know it's within 10, within your sensors range, but it's, you know.
It's pretty good. Still pretty good, yeah.
I think the shredder needs to be over 1. Like the cryo is in these 3 hexes.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold up.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cryo
It's
is big.
this.
Okay. So I just wanted to be adjacent to it and on the opposite side from us. So
Like right over here is fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
And then Hunter will be there. Guardian is between the 3 of us. Snare is underneath the wrecker on the outside. All right, so that's the initial deployment. Then I'm also going to, as a free action, deploy gas drone here. That one is gonna go. And then for Quick Tech 2, do Invigorate, which... Ready here. Oh, okay, yeah, great, because I can get a line from me back to the
Wild
drone.
that you can
That's
deploy
still
the gas
free.
drone as a free action. Like
Right?
you have
I don't-
not only can you
I
do
don't
all
know.
of these 4, and then a 5th easily. God, it's so much action economy.
2, 3, 4. Actually, there's
Actually, newbie, you're where your foot is, right?
Yeah, Nubia is also a triangle, so
It's still just a little too far, and I'm not gonna cheat. All right, so everybody except for the 2 drones down south will be overshielded.
okay. You can add those yourself on your blue bar if you want to use it like that, or anywhere else. It's fine.
And that is 1 sec. Unfortunately, it's in the other profile for whatever reason on CompCon.
If you go from my foot to the drone, that reaches.
Is that 3?
Oh, is it
That
3?
says
I thought it
4.
was 4.
That's 4, yeah.
It's
Oh, okay,
3.
never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sadly.
I don't know why I thought it was 4.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, that's 4 overshield for everybody. You already included that on my drones, right?
What do
Or
you
did
mean?
not? The 4
Every
overshield.
time. Why does this happen?
I mean, you can put it on yourself. It's just put a 4 in the blue thing. I think you can do that, right?
Oh, okay. The blue just wasn't showing up at all, so I wasn't sure if it would just appear.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
if
yeah,
there's
so have-
nothing in the fields, then it does not display the bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's all.
okay. Weird. I put 4 in the Orochi snare one, and it's still not showing the bar for me.
I've got it. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, okay. And then final. I'm gonna overcharge.
Doc,
Makes
I need
sense.
you to uncubify me again.
Why are you cubing so much?
Just
What are you
accept the
doing to make the
cube.
cubes happen?
Bro, stop cubing. It's super cringe.
Cube is the most cringe of shapes. Are you kidding me?
Bro.
It's not strong like a hexagon or a triangle, especially a triangle. It's got only
Hey, newbie,
4
did
sides,
one of your
depending on who you
things-
ask.
Did one of your things give people weakness to nexuses or something along those lines? Was
Yeah, you
Uh,
messed with
thing?
it though.
No, I hit the
Oh, yeah, you
Orochi.
hit the cryo
That's-
with that.
Yeah,
Cryo
you
with that,
didn't hit the.
Didn't hit the showdown, but yeah, black spot targeting on hit gives plus 1 accuracy for drone seeking a nexus.
Okay, great. Then let me find on my sheet where the nexus lives. That one's 1d3, and where it was on the cryo, right?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, great. Let me make sure I didn't deploy that too far. I did not. Hooray! All right, I'm gonna fire Ghoul Nexus. I can choose damage, the weapon's damage type. Is that thing weak to anything? Any like damage types?
It is immune to burn, but otherwise not weak to any particular type now.
Okay, great. Then I'll just do kinetic, and this is a smart weapon. And let me make sure I don't have any accuracy or anything. Or wait, what do I get?
You do
for
have 1
any of these
accuracy
things?
from the drone.
It's
yeah.
1 accuracy. Right. Then let me roll that.
That's a hit. It's extremely easy to hit the cryo.
Nice. Okay. So only 3 damage. Not too big a hit or nothing.
Yeah, no big. 1 armor, so
Alright.
2 damage. Gotcha.
All
Pretty
right,
good
that's
turn,
my-
though.
That's my turn. That's turn 1.
I may as well have it do its thing because, like, it's not going to be able to do it against anyone else, and I've already gotten worse and worse at doing stuff. So, let's
The
see
supports
here.
have gone.
Oh, is it starting its turn?
The cryo will be starting its turn, yes, which means I'll have to respond to the shredder, yes.
Correct. Yeah. So that's a
hull save? Yep.
Yup. And it's got 2+2 on the target. So
Right, because you got, I
Ah,
rolled a
that was
20.
you
18
need to get a
plus 2.
7. Or you need to get a 15. I think is what it is. I think I
Yeah.
included the bonus already, but yeah, you're good still.
Okay. Cryo. Move. Doing thing. Let's see here. You got cool moves as the cryo does. I can fire twice with the magneto-caloric cryo rail. But I think the more important thing for me to do really is... Okay, yeah, I'm going to be putting down the ice wall. It's a line 5 area. Line 5. Gonna be putting down as drawing a shape with this. That's not the shape I was trying to draw at all. What are you talking about? Why is it yellow?
It's a P wall.
It's not the yellow
Oh
snow.
man, I
Fuck
can't
off.
believe Dr. Odongus.
What? No. All right, so this ice wall right here. You start your turn next to it. You're gonna be. You have to make a save or be slowed.
Mm-hmm.
And you get pushed back, kind of a thing. It is lasts until the beginning of the cryo's next turn. It is also actually like cover and line of sight obstructing and everything. So you have to, either shoot through his hard cover or anything like that. Okay, that is a quick action. Gonna go and use it. Causes 2 heat on self. Not that that really matters. As you can see, the cryo has a 15 heat cap.
It's made of
And
ice. That makes sense, honestly.
It's pretty good at it. Yeah, I'll go
Bridge
ahead
rod
and
can contain
use,
many heat.
yeah, I'll use the Magneto Cryo Rail, and I will shoot at newbie twice with that. It's a single
So
quick
what's-
action to fire it twice.
What's the wall is just slow if you go through it? Was it or?
If you start your turn next to it, you have to make an engineering save or be slowed.
Or slow. Okay, cool.
It's not that big of a deal. The more important thing is that it is
Also-
a wall that has cover and is like obstructing.
Yeah, it's a physical wall. We can't go this
Yeah,
way anymore.
How
It's
tall is it?
Size too tall. It's too tall.
Okay, so like I could fly over it. Rest of you though.
Yes.
That's an inconvenience.
Okay.
Well, I
I'm
have-
firing on you, newbie. I'm not going to be doing much damage with this, and it's kind of hard to hit you with all of your 2 difficulties. Well, that's a miss.
Heh.
That's also a supreme miss. Oh no.
Oh no, your pants fell down.
Not quite. My
no,
pants are still
not
up.
quite.
Yeah.
The belt is getting loose.
Don't worry. The cryo's got suspenders. All right. Well, I can also move. Gonna be doing that. Only got 3 though. The cryo is slow. Boop.
Seems like somebody should invest in agility.
Boop. I'm over here now. I'm away from the shredder. That's the important part. Okay. Turns on.
Had a quick question. How do the buffs from the judge work?
When the judge gets to go, which you can decide on when the judge goes, you can make an appeal to the judge, and if it's a good roll, then you get a buff. If it's a bad roll, the enemies get a buff. That's right, y'all got a buff at the start of this too.
I was gonna
from the
say,
judge
we
for
get a
free.
free one.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Do we just want to do it at end of this turn? We
Sure,
just
yeah.
guaranteed get a
Yes.
free buff. Okay, sick.
So when the judge goes, you mean the judge has its own turn? Like I can't during the middle of like say my
The
turn.
judge actually gets 2 turns.
Yeah, but I can't like in the middle of my turn like move and then ask the judge for a buff.
You can tell the judge that you want the judge to go, which will mean that as an ally, the judge goes then, but that will take up your chance to go because I will go after that.
I see. So it is a judge. The judge does. What I'm getting is the judge has his own separate turn, so I can't
Yes.
fire a loading weapon, ask the judge to reload my loading weapon, and fire it again.
Unless you choose to go now, you fire your loaded weapon, and then you ask, hey, can the judge go next? And then, well, yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
but I
do
can't fire
loaded-
twice on the same turn. Is what I'm trying to get. at.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So no 8d6 damage.
No 8d6 damage with an overcharge. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry, I
where
made it a
are the
little bit
buffs?
fair.
Is it the bottom systems of this thing?
All of the blue systems on the judge are ones you
Okay,
can
those
choose
3.
to take.
All
Yes.
Can't believe you don't want me going after a 42 health guy with an 86 damage.
It's true, I don't. I
Now,
really
will
don't,
you be able to do
Kubo.
those at range? Like, so we don't have to
Yes,
run up to
yeah.
him, grab the stuff.
Ignore
and then
the-
back out. Okay.
Ignore the range rules on it, and also ignore the additional targets attached to it too. Assume that it only hits one person at a time, and assume that it gets you. Yeah, you can just get it from arbitrary range.
Anyway, one of us has to take a turn.
I can take my turn if you want.
Sure.
Unless you want to go,
So, one further question about the way that the judge works. Is it a buff just for us, or is it for the whole team?
It's normally a buff for just for one person, but you're going to be getting it for the whole team
right.
because everyone gets it from the 30 roll you made
Hey.
last time. You rolled a 24 plus 6.
So, one thing I will point out that if we're just going to take this at the end of the round, the one universal buff that would probably help us all out. Hey, most of these guys do kinetic damage, and this guy could just give us resistance or reduction of damage to one damage type.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea.
I'm gonna move through these squares and sort of like push people out of the way, and then take the chair from underneath small claims
Sure.
and move here, and then use my 2 movement skirmisher. I'm gonna bash the cry over the head with the chair.
Hold up.
You take the chair out from under small claims, and he doesn't fall or anything, but he does look very indignant about it. It's like, hey,
Okay.
Just hovering there like, what?
And that'll ignore engagement or anything for that last bit.
Sure. Yeah.
it's my chair.
Like, hey, hold on, one
was
minute. Ugh. How dare you?
I hope the chair splinters like it's made of balsa wood in like a WWE sketch or something.
Oh, I rolled low.
That's a hit anyway. Remember,
Yo!
Cryo has like no evasion. It's 6.
Gamer.
That's pretty gamer, gotta admit, right there. Just slammed the. It's worth noting that the chairs, again, they're not actually made out of wood. They're made out of like hyperplastics that look like wood. However, they also act a lot like wood. So if you want this to splinter and like over the mech's head and like, be really cool, that's fine with me.
Let's say that that's cryo was so cold, the plastic was immediately brittle and splintered
Yeah,
all over his head.
yeah.
Yeah, that too. Sure.
Yeah, this isn't a skirmish anyway. This is my full action. I moved
Yes.
and then full action. So
Mhm.
I just get all this other movement because Lancer.
Now you may ask, why did he do that when it wasn't such a good damage roll? But the answer is, this is going to be excellent PR for us to show us sliding the chair over some dude's head.
The important thing is that it's cool as fuck.
Yeah, right. So that'll knock him back 2.
Okay, makes sense.
And then I'm going to overcharge.
Mm-hmm.
I like that we've made it a nightmare for it to
Adding
try
one.
and attack anyone other than newbie, and then we have made it harder and harder for it to get to newbie. We are putting it outside of its own wall.
Oh, you're saying for the... I don't get the extra 2 movement because I didn't skirmish. That's a good point, actually.
Also,
That's a good point.
also.
I understand now what the confusion was.
Welcome to the bubble.
I guess my improvise, where I would have been here.
Don't worry about it. You're fine. Just
Okay,
keep going.
I think it technically would have been 1 hex away because of my extra grab, but yeah. Okay.
You did a full
cryo-
action for a really suboptimal move too, so like,
It's
whatever.
fine, dog. Who cares? Yeah.
But then okay, I'll use my second action to skirmisher. I have range 4.
Wait, I thought you used the full action.
Yeah,
so it's
I
Overcharge.
overcharged already. That's what I
Oh,
was
okay.
looking at.
Six. Got it.
So I overcharge, attack with my war pike on the cryo.
Yep, that's another hit.
For 5. And then that gives me a Blade Master die, and immediately, since I hit with a melee attack, I can use a Blade Master die to spend it and attempt to grapple. I can grapple up to 5 hexes away, so I'm not going to knock it back. Well, actually, I could knock it back 1.
You can. You can still do it. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna shoot
one.
a chain at it and try to grapple it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got those Scorpion Hadokens coming out?
Yep, because this is just all the cool shit I get to do now. So it's 1d20 plus grit, I believe. I rolled though.
That still hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
that thing's got like
Cryo,
6. It's
evasion,
crap.
6.
And then I fly through the air adjacent to it and it's grappled.
Yes, makes sense.
And then that's my turn. That's all
Love
I
that
got.
rocket punch chain shit.
Yeah.
Standard robot shit.
You're still able to move a ridiculous range, even if it's a completely different form of that movement now.
That's true.
Okay, I'm gonna wreck it. Let's go. Let's do the agility save versus the snare drone. 'Cause I believe that's what it is, right? Snare drone is an agility to not get snared. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God damn it. Ugh.
Heh.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah. You're in that snare drone. Also
No.
you.
I made it. Just barely. I had to roll a 17.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Oof.
Dang, I thought I saw the 8. I thought that was the roll, and then it showed 15. Nuts.
Nah, that 8 was something that Boix rolled.
You hate to see Trapper getting somebody in the trap and then they just immediately open it
Just
up.
immediately escape. Yeah, right.
Okay, Wrecker. What is your movement speed? 5. You're actually quite fast. Good. I'm gonna have to. I am gonna be passing by the shredder drone though, so there's that. So I'll do that too. Now this I'm actually pretty good at. So let's see.
All because of the cryo. You have to walk past the shredder.
Hey, I'm using a lot of really good rolls to do just incidental saves.
And yeah,
Okay,
double
so-
sense my save target is 15 total, including the open door.
Yeah, I'm gonna be firing a harpoon at Wrecker is size 2. All right. Hey, no, but you can still be grabbed, and you can still be pulled. I'm gonna go and shoot a harpoon at you. Whoop, yep, that's gonna hit. Wait, I have difficulties against you, though. I just remembered that. It's 2. Actually, it's worth noting. Does a 21 minus 6, 15 hit you?
Cool. That's actually a legitimate question here with fucking... Alright, evasion 11. Alright, I need to check something real quick. This is important. Alright, so the Wrecker goes out and harpoons personal responsibility, professional responsibility. But then 2 chunks of the shield come off and attach themselves to the front of her professional responsibility and act as jets, stopping any movement from happening. I am using the flash anchor.
Oh, and this prevents movement from happening.
Yes. Square.
Okay.
You.
So, why? What are you doing to cause this, newbie? Why are you...
But yeah, for
Right,
the recording here. You're an ally character in sensors or line of sight is pushed, pulled, knocked back, or knocked prone. Take 2 heat and prevent that from happening. Also gain immunity to all the above actions until the next turn.
So, okay. Good to know that that's how that works. That means this is a net benefit for you. However, the harpoon and how it works is that there's an otherwise attached to it of if I can't pull you to me, I get pulled to you instead.
Now you're in the bubble with me.
I am, yes. You are not able to be moved, however, you are automatically grappled.
Ooh, don't like that.
Right. Which means I'm going to go and use the power saw on you. Oh, this did 4 damage, minus 2 for your armor. So there's that. And this has 2 accuracy, which cancel out the 2 difficulty, because I'm grappling you.
Alright, so I took 2 damage.
Yes, and
This is gonna keep me, by the way. It's whenever I change any of my numbers, for some reason, that's cubing me.
That's so weird. Okay. It's a circle by default. I don't know why it does that. Okay. So it did the 2 damage. I pulled towards you. I've now grappled you. I rolled a 17 to hit you, which is gonna hit. Not a critical though, which is relevant because a critical off the record does even more damage. This is going to do 3 armor piercing damage to you.
Oof.
Only 3, not that much. The idea is pretty much that. Let me go ahead and do it just so it. Oh, never mind. You already did. It's on me on cue you again.
I'll let you do
So
the
the-
next one.
Yeah, the wrecker, moves into position, fires the harpoon off the left arm, grapples onto you. Was expecting to pull you towards them, but they got pulled towards you instead. Still took this opportunity to pull out the tiny chainsaw, pretty much, and starts to carve into your armor. Is the
Hey,
idea.
rude.
All right, that's my turn.
That was with 2 difficulty, it still landed? Nice.
Because it had 2 accuracy, it canceled it out.
Oh shit! I wish I would have seen that. I can do a thing on that as well. Actually, no, you'd have to. Ties go to defender, right?
The Guardian drone, you mean?
No. Like if something attacks me, ties go to defenders, right?
Ties goes to attackers.
Okay,
in
never
this
mind
game.
then. Oh, and also I would have to have done this before the roll is made. Okay.
All right, well, tell me next time for sure if
Yeah.
you want to interrupt something like that.
All right,
We're all
I'm ready
learning.
to do a thing.
Mhm.
Going to fire up the old core bonus with a free protocol to Hall of Mirrors.
All
And-
of mirrors.
With my movement, I can take the long way around and end up just over here. Just stabbing at the ankles.
How many dice does Hall of Mirrors give you?
Hall of Dice. Hall of Mirrors allows me to draw an additional die each round. But anyway, I'll start leaving marks in places where I have been. So let us quickly glance at those wrecker stats. Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
very
that's what I
high in
thought.
the thing you want. Yeah.
All right, so now that I'm over here, I will do a quick tech invade.
Not the lowest, though, as far as... actually, on average, for this encounter, slightly higher than average E-defense. Yeah, that hits.
There's a tech
100%.
hit.
Oh, dang.
So let us go ahead and... For now, let's just start up with a Shrike Protocol on this guy.
Makes sense.
So just to grab the text of that and throw it into the chat again. Yeah, so Shrike Code. Base 2 heat for being invaded, 2 more heat for each attack they make until end of their next turn.
Given that that's most of what the record does, that's pretty good. Yeah, makes sense.
And since I have moved, I can go ahead and throw on the old invisibility, wherever that's hiding. In these icons. Oh, I just left invisible on. Always, because why would I ever not be invisible, right?
You are usually invisible.
I'm usually invisible. And the other thing I'll do is just go ahead and skirmish with my fold knives.
Okay. The record doesn't have any armor either, so it's a good target for that too. The 7 hits, but the 6 does not,
Rough
unfortunately.
stuff. Well, 3 damage.
It's still 3 damage.
Does what it do.
Okay, I feel like it is time for Kakiganje to go. He's got a cool weapon with mech with whips on it. He's gonna be real fond of it, doing stuff with that. Also, he gets to attack from behind his lawyer, which is exactly his shit. He loves doing that. I'm gonna use the Flaying Scourge upon the hunter drone because why not? It's a target in range. It's 2 plus an accuracy. 11 is actually gonna be a miss, I think, because they use your evasion, right?
Yeah, let me... Page, actually... No, yeah, my vision's only 9.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it was the spider that was super wild. That's with 2 difficulty, right? Or not? No, never
What?
mind. Sorry, that's not. That's
Yeah,
no,
the
you're
hunter
good,
is
you're
outside of, yeah.
good. Yeah.
So,
Outside.
fun note, the cool note about the Flying Scourge, about how its knockback works, I can basically just, instead of having to push it, like, back, I can use this to deposit it anywhere within 3 spaces. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it over to here instead. Just gonna, get it out of there. It's garbage. It does 7 damage as well, which is going to cut through the temp HP, the overshield, and do 3 to the main health. Which means I did very little to the hunter drone still.
Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Doc, if you want to adjust my health total and see if that cubes me, add 4 onto my health and take it off of my temp health. Forgot about temp health.
Yep,
All
okay,
right.
so if I fuck with it, you don't get cubed.
Cube.
All right, and what else can I do? Pull in those directions. When I boost, I ignore engagement. That's just something I have to get hit by. Overwatch, yup. At this point, it's pretty much just best for me to then boost and get out of the way. Yep. Zoom! Boost! I'm hiding behind the guy with the shield now. That's my move. All right, that's one
Not in
of
my head.
that's one of Kaki's two moves. That was a boost. It is now y'all's turn.
Just leaves Kubo.
Yeah, I'm about to stretch the possibilities of what I can do with Jägerkunst, but let's give this a shot.
Make
I
it
need to roll
happen.
I need to roll something because of this wall, right?
Actually, I just read it. It was supposed to happen when I placed it down in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, it doesn't matter. There's no difference. You have to make an engineering save.
That should work.
That's absolutely a success. You're good. No difference.
Okay. So I got 2 options here. I can either help you guys with the stuff that's in front of you right now, or I can go probably kill both the guard and the virtue drone. Or sorry, the witch and the virtue drone. Up to what you think is more useful, because that witch is going to be a pain in the ass, and I'm sure that virtue drone is also going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
when it
follow
gets
your
its
heart.
I think starting to harass that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna kind of make a fuck you dimension over by us. So if anything gets by us, it'll be in trouble. And hey, if you get out there, maybe you'll start being able to shove some stuff in there. Who knows?
Yeah, we've got the cryo and the wrecker on the verge of their first structure check. I think this side of the room is under control right now.
Well, here we go then. So activate Jägerkunst. I take a heat, and whoever else had to take a heat takes 1. Sorry about that. It's just how it works. I think it was
Yep.
Newbie.
So that would be Newbie and Loon. Both take 1 heat. Nope, Loon does not. Just Newbie.
I am no longer in range of it.
Yeah, sorry. Your after image takes 1 heat. It doesn't do anything, but it does.
Hey, Doc, please
Yeah.
apply 1 more heat to me.
We'll do that. You're
So,
getting awfully spicy, Newbie.
It's what the Saladin do.
just so we reiterate here, for the rest of my turn, anytime I move adjacent to an object or freestanding piece of terrain larger than me, I can move 2 spaces in any direction as a free action, ignoring engagement and reactions. So,
Everything is larger than you here, so yeah.
Yep, I'm on a chair, so that's 2. I'm next to a gate, that's 2. Move 1 for free. Next to another gate, move 2. Move 2 for the railing or banister, whatever it is.
Once
Second
you reach
movement-
there, that's going to involve and yes, this is how it works for Kaki. He's going to overwatch you. It doesn't matter if you started your turn or moved through it. If you enter his threat range, it counts. It's like your Vanguard, but for his whips.
Oh,
The
shit.
Vanguard doesn't take that. It's ignoring reactions. So normally, so the Vanguard thing says that, like, whenever a character enters, leaves, or exits space within threat, no matter where they started, you get an Overwatch. But my Jägerkunst says specifically ignoring engagement and reactions.
Oh. Hold on a second. Let me read that really quick.
Too many flips.
You may move 2 spaces in any direction as a free action, ignoring engagement and reactions, rounding, tumbling, and sliding around. It has multiple turns of a turn, but only once for each unique piece of object or terrain. All right, so once per unique object or terrain. This this bench and the wall here both count as one unique object.
Okay, but each of these benches in particular are all unique objects.
All unique objects, yes.
And both of the mechs here are unique objects. And they're bigger than me. That's how we did it last time.
Object or free space, standing space. All right, sure, fair enough. If you can manage to get all the way through, then sure.
If not, I'll just boost and make myself immune to everything, so... so where was I? I was at 5, so that's 1, 2, 3... what is his threat range, by the way?
His threat
3?
range is 3. Yep.
So that's 1 second, I think about what this is. He's a size 2 mech?
No, he is size 1. That's still larger than you, so he still counts. May as well just do this. It's a rough look at what it can do.
This guy right here is a size 2 mech.
1.
Size 1, it doesn't matter, he's bigger than me.
Mhm.
If he's size 1, which space is he in?
He is in the center of where he is. He's just directly on where, yeah, the one.
It's okay, I'm adjacent to the chair. It's a free move right there. There's another 2. I'm gonna have to boost anyway. I can't go the top way. Why do you make this so difficult?
Because I don't want it to be super easy. Also, I didn't make this map, so I mean, it's not my fault this time.
Okay, well, I guess I'll stay close by because he's gonna overwatch me, and I don't know if I want to do that.
The worst part is if he does overwatch you, he gets to put you wherever he wants.
Yeah, that's the problem. I was gonna get all the way over here, and it was gonna be fun. Well,
You might actually still be able to do it if you instead went through this like railing and went down here and like went through these pews on the back.
2 for there. So that's off of...
This would still count into this.
Yeah.
That would ignore his reaction. So if you can then go like down to this, and then you probably have to go into your regular movement at that point, but it would avoid it, and you probably still be able to get a shot.
From this point, I still have 3 movement.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 to here, and then another 2 over here. So that would be the end of the first movement turn. So I could do
Seems
that.
like a pretty good first move, yeah.
Okay, so we all agree that pushing up daisies makes like Half-Life collision noises the whole time it's doing this, right?
Oh yeah.
Normally it would be really slick and cool, but you're in a Caliban instead of the mechs that would normally be doing this, so yeah, it's really bulky and
It's a
and
lot. I
it's
mean, for
more
what it's
like
worth, I have rapid maneuver jets, so like there's just huge explosions everywhere as I fly around.
Yeah.
It's like if the Juggernaut was covered in rubber.
Well, I didn't want to have to use the boost, but I'll boost anyway. I don't think I need to use the maneuver jets because I don't want to give myself any more heat. I don't have to. You know what? I think I'm good right here, actually. Because these guys are both within range 3, right?
You can still
they
cone,
totally
sure.
are, yeah. And you can definitely fire on both, yeah.
Let's just do that then. Yeah, I should have said at the beginning of the turn I put the auto choke on it, and so it's time for get a double hit here. I rolled twice.
Just so
correct?
you know, this will work no problem. But just so you know, because I moved next to the hoplite, this was very on purpose. He gets an additional armor So you're actually
Yeah, I'm
targeting
aware.
4 armor on Khaki for this.
The idea isn't really so much to do damage; it is to push them back into their chair.
Gotcha. Fair.
So yeah, 2 attack rolls on this.
It's
I
never
think.
about damage.
1, and then 2.
Yes.
That was on Khaki, and then dude.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll hit Khaki. No problem.
And so I'm just gonna take the first damage grouping, I guess.
You
So
also
that
hit.
was-
Yeah. You also hit the hoplite. Just double checked.
So taking the first one there, I get to reroll that 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter. 7, I guess, for both of them.
All right. 7 and 7 and 8. That's 8 for the second one.
Mhm.
All right. So the St. Powerless goes down, takes 3 damage. And the hoplite has only 1 armor by itself, so that does do actually quite a lot.
Too
More
bad.
than it makes. It's more than it buffs everyone around it rather than it does a lot itself. So, all right, where are you gonna want to push them?
Just away from me 5.
Yeah, so that's gonna go over here. It's going to push directly into this like railing, knock out of the railing, and just basically all the way back out to here.
Would
I think
that
that's
in
basically
fact?
5.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Would that stop one of them hitting the chair or something?
That'll stop Khaki, yes. It will not stop the hoplite. The hoplite just stop naturally. Khaki hits the chair.
He does a hull save.
Yeah. 11 is a failure, I think.
What is my thing? I never look. That's just against a save target, right?
Yep.
My save target's 14, so yeah. That's a fail. He takes 1d6,
Okay.
and he is impaired. Oh, only 1.
Oh, just impaired, but impaired is still good.
Impaired is probably better than the damage. We are going to boost
Worth
now.
noting. Also, weird extra effect worth noting from having taken kinetic damage this round. The whips get longer. They now have a threat range of 4, I think. Nope. They knock back 4 now. They don't have an increased threat range. Beep. I don't like you being near me. Stop. Get out of here.
Sorry, I'm thinking
Are
about
you
this.
about to-
I'm a buffing bot. That's all I do. Get out of here.
Is this your turn still, or are you
Yes,
done?
it's still my turn. I moved. I did a single
Okay,
action,
yeah.
a skirmish. Sorry.
Oh
Move
right,
there.
that first thing was just a move. Sorry, that not being an action is buck wild.
This guy is size 2, correct?
Correct. Yep.
So he gives another 2. Yeah, so I can move to there.
Beep.
Standard move to the first pew, kick for 2. Standard move to the second pew, kick for 2, kick for 2 off the guy, and then kick for 2 off the pew again. So I'm right next to this dude. And he's size 1,
I hate-
right?
No, the witch is size half. It's the same size as
Oh,
you.
I can't kick off of him. Oh well.
Correct.
That's good enough. We're up here now.
Beep. I don't like this.
I don't like the witch either, so I think we're just gonna new type jingles for a guaranteed hit with my shotgun. The big one.
The witch right 10 plus. You'd have a minimum of +3. So yes, that'd be a guaranteed
Yes.
hit.
So guaranteed hit, and I don't like the witch at all. So enjoy
Jesus
whatever
fucking
that number
Christ.
is.
Okay, that's barely not enough to kill it. Oh my goodness, that's 13 out of 14 health.
Damn,
Beep.
it's a shitty roll.
Well, no. Do you need to declare that you're using the precognition in advance?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, if anyone's what is not aware, it's Hamburger Hans Gunther from spending time in paracausal space has awakened as a new type, basically.
I can't believe this guy didn't fucking explode. It's okay. Next time when I reload, he'll fucking explode.
Yeah, he's going to die from the reload because that's just how your gun works.
I forget, Doc. Round is the entire. Yes, it's the entire turn. Okay.
Yeah, round is
Actually-
everybody.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna overcharge, because fuck this guy. I'd have to do, what, 3d6 heat? Or D3 heat, I think I'm at.
You used 1 before in the previous encounter, right? But that was it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
it's
one
only
D3.
D3 now.
Okay, so D3. Well, that's a lot, but it's fine. We're all good.
Yeah, you're gonna reload and cool off anyway. It's
Good.
fine.
The good news is that that's still, if you do kill the witch, that's still less than it would have caused you once its turn came around
Yep.
again.
Free move for Skirmish 2 as the perk, and I'm just going to roll with the normal shotgun because I don't need to do anything crazy. He's adjacent, so that's a penalty. He's within 3, so that's a bonus. And then it's just whatever. I don't think this guy's going to really dodge this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stride. Broosh. Also, you hit the virtue behind it, I think.
I
don't
did.
you?
It's in
so
range
you-
3, right? Yeah.
You certainly are. Yep. So that's
Roll a
3
second
damage to
roll
virtue.
for it. Yeah, it's a 3 damage to him.
Yep. The virtue weird mech has 15 overshield from the very start of the scene.
Yeah, I was reading up on it. It can give its shield to other dudes. That's not fun.
Yes. Yep. It also it basically regenerates the shield too. The virtue is actually very hard to kill.
Wow, imagine giving over shield to the team. That sucks.
Who would do something stupid like that when
Who
they can
would
have a
do
big
that?
shotgun?
Okay. Well, thanks for killing my. Thanks for continuing to make it so that I don't actually get to use the witch's cool moves.
It shouldn't go first.
It should have
when
went
it
first. The buff bot should have gone first, like the rest of us.
Like, here's the thing. The witch went first and got to do something, but I mean, you canceled the other half of its cool move.
It should have
Well,
taken
all
2
right.
turns.
All right, Showdown, let's fucking go. Now, the Showdown's quite fast, if I remember right. 5 movement. Yep, makes sense.
5 is
Yeah.
fast.
Someone with melee is going to have to take care of that, so
Oh, is the showdown really good at gun?
he will fuck you up if you try to use range attacks against him.
Noted.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Hey.
that's a hammer
Oh,
or sword
Boix on the
situation.
other side of the Yeah, I was like, Boix is on the other side of the universe. I see.
Oh yeah,
That's
I ran
fine,
the other
though.
way,
Boys
yeah.
can make it over to the other side.
Voice
of
is
the universe.
equidistant from all other things.
That's true. Yeah.
I can move to here if I want to
Actually-
next turn.
I don't know if I want to commit. I don't. I don't know if I'm gonna commit with the Showdown doing stuff yet. So never mind. Fuck that. Actually. All right. So let's move the virtue, and it's gonna be moving outside of your threatened range. I think. Well, not quite. Actually, it's within.
Yeah, it's outside of my normal shotgun range. Well,
Yeah,
actually, well,
okay.
it technically counts as being outside my threat 3. It's weird because the shotgun has threat 3, but the template for it in this configuration is technically
is
threat
5.
4. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know how you want to roll on that. Technically, it's out of range.
You use the threat value on the gun, unless
Yeah.
the threat value on the
Yeah.
gun specifically modifies. And also, it doesn't shoot in a cone when you use the threat value. It's just how it works. All right. Boop. The virtue is not that fast either, though, I think. Movement of 3. Yeah, it's very slow. So, and then it's going to have to awkwardly just put one leg over the railing and then fall down a little bit. Beep. Its turn came up. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip that first regen because it doesn't really make much sense to me to, like, oh, you attack it and then its turn goes and then it doesn't make much sense to me. So, quick action within sensors and line of sight. Sensor 15. Wow, it can give this to anyone. Damn.
Man, who would have a move for sensor and line of sight?
Oh wow, that's great art.
Dubs, your art is fucking on point always. Oh, Oh, the Virtue's got really cool, weird moves. Yeah, I'm gonna excommunicate you. That's gonna be my move. Watching Up Daisies, you're getting excommunicated, first and foremost.
Oh no, I held the Pope in such high regards.
Damn it! I think that misses your E defense.
It absolutely does.
God, piss! Piss! I hate this.
It got so
All right, that's
scared its
fine.
pants fell down.
Yeah. This actually, that would have been really nasty because that specifically punishes if you had overshield, which you do. So, that, and I will use...
I'm trying to figure out which mech this is supposed to be in Dub's art.
That's mine. I don't know why it has
Got
the
a
shirt on,
shotgun.
but it's still great. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're in court. Of course you have the suit on. All right, I'm gonna consecrate the area then. Blast 2 area within sensors. Blast 2 is basically a 5 range here. Like this. Yeah, that's Blast 2. Blast 2 area, you cannot enter this. You cannot voluntarily enter the area right here until the start of the Virtue's next turn.
If the
Okay.
virtue dies before then, does it just go away?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. Is there anyone else left?
We're all done, so it's the extra enemies. All just get to do what they're doing.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Showman.
Showdown. Yeah, I'm gonna have the showdown do a cool combat roll over to here, and let's see here. Doesn't have that much range, is the thing. Yeah, 5 is the range on its gun, and I actually can't hit anyone with 5. So instead, it's gonna boost to here, which is gonna be like it's gonna hunker down behind the ice wall.
Hey, is that adjacent to the...
That is definitely adjacent to the this one area, yes. Good luck, though. The showdown's got 5 agility. And I rolled a 20. What the fuck?
See, the good thing is I'm getting all the good rolls out of the way with the Orochi drone, so everything else whiffs. It's fine.
I could have rolled that 20 to hit instead, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Still
Also, I think from where you were standing, you had a shot on Loon, but...
No, Loon's over here.
Loon's all the way in
Behind
the
you.
back. Are you
What?
Are you
Yeah.
getting tricked by Loon's Hall of Mirrors? Unbelievable.
You're getting tripped by the
What
hologram.
is
My
this then?
Hall of
What's the
Mirrors.
health 20? Is that... Oh, that's me.
That's
Oh,
you.
That's you.
With how, that was with how that was positioned, I thought it was like behind me.
No, but
I
you're
can't
not
believe you
susceptible to
got
damage.
blown up by the Hall of Mirrors. Awesome.
I can't believe.
Yeah, I'm firing on net profit instead. This is extremely difficult to miss.
Yeah, that's fair.
1 second.
I'm within the zone, aren't I?
You're in the zone. I don't think there's a negative to shoot out of the zone. But
You get your reaction, right?
they have to be in the zone. The stop sign shows up in front of you.
Okay, so you have a... This is specifically that if I have
Orb shield.
difficulty on it, right?
You have +1 difficulty. Once per round, I have a free 1 difficulty I can give to any attack
Okay, gotcha.
in sensors range.
So, this does cancel out one of the 2 accuracy on the pistol.
I'll take it.
20 to hit, net profit.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a 13, so...
I tried.
You're way less dodgy now.
Yeah. I have more health instead, so...
Yeah. Okay, so you take, first off... They made, in addition to any normal skirmish action, that Shodan takes into... Okay, gotcha. Oh, nope, I used the accuracy. Never mind, can't use the disarm. Never mind. So this is just 5 damage to you, that's all.
Cool. Yeah, the trade-off was I'm a little bit slower and a little bit easier to hit, but I have more health and I have more, like, grapple range.
5 armor
so-
piercing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I do have 1 armor, too. Right, good point.
And that's move, boost, and shot. Yep, that's done. Okay. The shutdown has done its thing. The hoplite, you're not super slow, if I remember right. You actually have 4 movement. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not actually able to hit anything, I think. No, I do. Okay, Mass Impact Doru actually has a threat range of 3. So I can stab the gas drone, I guess.
How dare.
Better than
No.
nothing.
My baby.
14 will hit, and
Wait,
not
hold
like
up.
this actually matters too much, but this means that the target is immobilized. And takes 6 damage.
And the gas drone has.
Oh wait, the
2
Gastron
armor.
actually 2 armor, right? So it actually only
2
takes
armor.
the. Yeah, it only loses the overshield. Okay.
Nice.
All right, and the hoplite doesn't really have that many things to do. It's mostly there to buff Sambarlas. Kaki is gonna zoop up behind it as well. And I think, what are you even gonna do, buddy? You're gonna do a tech attack is what you're gonna do. A tech attack at, what's your sensor range? Only 10? Oh wow, actually, I can't tech attack anyone. I did the cool guy move of getting out of. No, I can. I can tech attack professional responsibility.
No,
need
no, you
line of
can't.
sight for tech attack.
Good point. I don't think I think I do, which means I can't.
Yeah, most of his line of sight and sensors. Which is why I was really glad I deployed my drones before then, because otherwise I couldn't have put them over there.
I'll instead use the Razor Chain Concertina. The quick action, that's a fine. It's a line 3 area nearby, which becomes difficult and dangerous terrain for the rest of the scene. Unless it's destroyed. You can destroy it.
Whew, I can't believe my gambit of that he's not allowed to do that worked.
Boop, 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 boop.
No
boop,
worries.
boop.
I have to think about sensors a lot now. It's a big part of what I do.
You and me both.
I can't believe no one's failed the systems or any kind of save against me. It's such a bummer. I just want to make someone take heat.
So this is dangerous and difficult terrain. If you move into it, you have to make I think it's an agility save, or you take 5 damage.
Noted.
Quite a lot.
Is that everybody or just ally? Or just our side?
Everybody. Everybody.
Okay, word.
My dudes
Word.
do as well. Yes.
Cool.
All right. That's everyone. Everyone's gone at this point. So the round will swap over. Everyone make sure that you just get to choose a buff.
Is it we each choose a buff, or
Each
is it
choose a buff. Just
All
go
right.
ahead and choose one. It's fine.
I am taking kinetic protection because that is literally the only thing that he could provide me that's a benefit.
Okay.
Because I think one is reload and the other one, I don't even remember what it was.
Same kinetic protection.
I'm going to imagine that Kubo is going to take the free reload.
Kubo, Septoid, go to the bathroom.
I will
yeah.
add the armor piercing to my nanocarbon sword.
Fair enough. Remember that I believe that takes in effect for 1 attack, right?
Just till your next turn, yeah.
I guess you could hit with it twice then if you overcharged.
Plus, I have lower heat, so I'll, like, get spicy quicker.
All right, just gonna go
I'll
ahead and
be
mark down
taking-
that, which is
I'll be doing kinetic resistance as well.
sounds like a plan. Okay, y'all keep
Yeah.
keep track of these, just so you
I'm
know.
gonna use the strong man for kinetic resistance.
Okay. The resistance, it's for one hit. One hit that you take, it actually has to hit you, I believe. You get resistance to that attack, is the idea.
Noted.
Well, it's first attack that hits before the end, whether or not the attack does the damage type in question. Okay.
Okay, that can only betray you if the cryo attacks you, which, guess what? There's only one target that the cryo really can, like, legitimately hit.
Yeah.
All other options are bad.
Your soul is mine.
My turn is going to continue to be set up, if people don't mind if I go first, because I want everything to start its turn in my nightmare.
Go for it. It makes sense to me.
We're outnumbered right now. Control can have priority.
Okay. So.
Oh, yeah,
the
you're
Orochis
outnumbered
all
right
move
now.
Independently, and they move independently with my speed, which is nice. So. That's gonna put this one 6 right next to the cryo, wherever right next to the cryo.
That counts.
Look, just because one of our guys is 9 guys doesn't mean he's not one guy.
The hunter is gonna go adjacent to both the hoplite and the Barulus. Snare is gonna go under the showdown in case it decides to try some shit. I don't know, it'll get stuck, who cares? Gas does not get to move.
Correct. Immobilized.
I'll move myself up, and Guardian to still be adjacent to myself and Newbie.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, and then I'm going to pull out and put down, now that I am around the wall and have line of sight.
That's gonna go away once the cryo's turn comes around.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I still need line of sight to place drones.
Yes. Yeah, no, you're still right. I'm just saying, just so you know. It can be relevant.
This is going to be an assassin drone, which means I need to, the area thing.
Yep, I'll go grab it.
Yeah.
Which, did I not keep that template? What the fuck's wrong with me? Hold on, I know which map that was on.
Yeah, it's just a blast area too, as well, so not too big a deal.
Yeah, it's just weird that I didn't keep that template, considering it's a useful template.
I see.
Okay, kept it this time. Here we go.
And I'll need 2 of
Which-
those.
All right.
One is going to be over the Barulus and Hoplite, and one is going to be over the Noble Guard cryo.
Gotcha. There you go.
All right, sick. And I'm gonna overcharge and I do want to overcharge his turn. You know what? No, I'll just let the setup be the setup for now. So that'll be my 2 actions, setting up those drones.
Sounds like a plan. My action will be to go with the cryo, so this goes
Okay.
away. And I have to break away from a grapple first, which I believe requires me to do a roll against Boix.
You also need to do a save.
Let me.
Yes.
A grapple ends when the defender breaks, succeeding a hold check. That's a quick action.
Okay.
You'll
so I
need
have
to
to
do
do
a
a
save against the Shredder.
Yeah, you can do a contested hull. Is what it is.
All right. So Shredder first, though, is what
Shredder first.
Ty is saying, which, makes sense.
Shredder first, which is target 15.
Unbelievable.
Barely. Well, so that blocks it, right?
Yes, but you just have to meet the targets always. All right. And now, contested grapple hull check against
Yep.
Boix.
And I get
Which-
+1 accuracy on hull checks, so
Gross.
24.
Well, I literally cannot. I rolled so good, and I literally could not succeed. All right, so that's a
Okay.
failure. I can't move. Is how it works. I can still.
Yeah, you're engaged. You can't take reactions, and you can't boost.
I do still have. All right, if I fire on you, I have 3 difficulty from being marked for death, and then 1 difficulty for being engaged. So that's 4. If I fire on Newbie, I have 2 difficulty from your aura, and also there is an additional layer of
The
difficulty. I
Guardian
don't
drone.
remember. The Guardian drone. That's right.
drone. Correct.
And then 1 more difficulty from Newbie because I'm engaged. So that is still technically easier to hit Newbie from here than it is to hit Boix, who's literally right in front of me.
That's pretty
No, that
fast.
makes sense. Yeah.
All
Hey.
game mechanics.
Yo,
As
nice
an
paladin
aside-
work, newbie. Great tank work, bud.
If you do that, I am using the stop sign and will be giving you an extra difficulty if you attack me right now.
All right, well, here's the thing. Do you want... Sure, why not? I guess it doesn't really fucking matter now, does it? You know what? Hold on a second. Let me read the cryo. Right. I don't want to fire on you, actually, Newbie, if that's going to be the case, because that would cool you some heat, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to fire on
Actually, no, I
Necrophet.
want it.
Yeah, you want it now, huh? You want it now? What do you, big boy? All right, here's my 4 difficulty to hit. Nope, that actually just barely misses though.
Oh, that did miss. Yeah, barely. By 1.
And that's
Hell
a
yeah.
-3. That right there, the belt.
Pants fall down.
That is, in fact, at long last, pants fall down, mech falls down, cry. Well, full miss twice. So I did shit, I should have used the endothermic field. That would have been a way better move. Well,
Hey, at least you didn't move. If you moved, you would have got shot at.
I was going to move and I would have gotten shot at, and you know what? I would have been okay with that.
I think I could have
I don't
Overwatch
know.
too if you moved, right?
All right, who's next?
Yes.
Oh, engagement stops your movement anyway.
But you can break away from being engaged if you,
Kuvo,
you know,
do you want to
actually
go
move away.
before stuff gets too silly?
Did we start the second round?
Yeah, it is
Yes.
round 2 now.
Oh, no, I want to go completely last if possible.
Okay. In
Yeah,
that
so
case, I'd
Oh,
like
also,
to.
Oh yeah, you were away
Kubo.
also when we selected buffs from the judge.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
what?
I'm assuming you were getting the free reload off of the judge then? Your cannibal? Up to you.
Might as
I'm
well.
not going to try influence your
Well, I mean,
choice. You can
you
choose
might
whatever.
use it for the only thing I would say against that is you might stabilize for heat clearing, but you could still fire the cannibal this turn and then spend your next turn stabilizing.
So it says add tags to the adjacent to the end of the turn. If I still stabilize this turn and pick the armor piercing, that's useless then, because the armor piercing will go away before the next turn, wouldn't it?
You could stabilize, overcharge, and fire your armor-piercing gun.
No, I mean, I wanted the armor piercing, but if I have to choose now, then it's the reload.
Well, okay, you had to choose at the end of the previous turn. The judge's regular mechanics of you get to choose if you want to get the judge's a buff on top of that. That is underway now. You can choose to let
Okay.
the judge go and then get the choice, the chance.
Yeah, so then if that's the case, I'll just reload them.
Okay, we got the free reload. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so now it's y'all's turn.
Yeah, like I said, I want to go last if possible, so go ahead and do whatever.
Yeah.
Loon or Boix, I mean, both of us are pretty safe here, or Newbie, honestly.
Yeah. So, doing a stabilize to remove all heat is a quick action.
That's a full action.
Full action.
Stabilizing is a full.
All right. Because then that means the dome would go down. But I can't do much with 7 heat. I could just take the core stress.
I mean, you could wait until the end of turn as well, so
That's
that
it.
the orb stays up for as long as possible. You
Yes,
just
I
go
can hold.
second to last, yeah.
All right, I can smack the cryo then.
Yeah, we do have
Um,
2 mechs who were about to push a health bar off of. Let's see what happens to them.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
barrage the cryo.
Okay, let's go.
Smack in with my pike and my nanocarbon sword.
And the sword is armor piercing.
Correct.
Hmm.
So there's the pike.
Yep.
That gives me a
Decent
blade
damage.
Because I hit with my main weapon.
Hmm.
And then for the second weapon,
Big sword. Yeah, that hits, and that's 8 armor piercing damage, huh?
sure is.
Crunch. All right, let me go and do one of them structure rolls.
All right.
5 is going to be. I didn't have to roll the second one. That's just the impair. Is 5? Yep. Well, the cryo has gotten impaired from that. That's pretty nice. You know, in case you wanted to make sure that it has even more difficulty to do fucking anything.
Yeah, no, that seems fair. Yeah.
It now has a nice solid 5 difficulty to attack you. Is that cool with you? Is that comfortable and fun for you?
Yeah, no, that's pretty fun. Yeah. I think technically we're both size 1, right?
No, the cryo size 2.
Okay, so I'm considered size 2 while grappling at least, but
Mm-hmm.
that means I don't think I can move it though for my move, right?
I think you can. I think you're allowed to. The idea is
Yeah,
that you
the-
can basically.
Control
You
of the
count
grapple
as the
means you are considered larger than the other
Yeah,
participant.
okay. I'm gonna drag us both over here, and I'm gonna start working my way this way.
All right, come here, motherfucker. This
Yeah.
is. Hold on a second. If I remember right, assassin drone.
It does get the
It
fire
doesn't-
here, yeah.
It does because it doesn't
Starts
define.
movement, It doesn't
yeah.
care, yeah, it doesn't care.
It doesn't care
whether or
what
not
kind of
it's-
movement. Yep.
Uh-huh. So
We go for
I
it.
need to roll an attack, which is just plus grit. We have 3 grit now, right?
Yes.
1d20 plus 3.
Oh.
That is one of the only. If you'd rolled literally one higher, that still would have hit.
Dang. Well, can't
Oh,
win
well.
them all. My drones are really batting 1,000 today.
I've still
I'm not-
attacked them twice. They've still eaten moves out of me. You
Yeah,
know?
that's the nice thing. Like, the thing is, they're just gonna be more annoying the longer they go out, the more of them go out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I basically stuck him with a pinhead chain at this point, just dragging him around. So
Yeah. Fucking the Blackbeard is so weird because it isn't it specifically it has size equal to the number of things it's currently grappling, which means you can actually have, or is it to the largest thing you're currently grappling?
when you grapple or ram opponents of the same size or smaller, you count as at least one size larger of those opponents. Yes, so I'm always at least one bigger of the small, of at least one size larger. Yeah, I'm always counting as one size larger of whatever I'm grappling.
Wild.
And my drag is doubled for how much I can drag. So
Mhm. Okay, well, cool move to just. You know, the cryo is supposed to make it so that other people can't do things, and well,
but this bot's really good at just like taking out 1 or 2 bots from combat.
mhm. All right. So now it's my turn, right? I get to go.
Yeah, that's my whole turn. So
All right, Rex gonna wreck him. Wreck him, newbie. You're gonna get wrecked, newbie. I'm carving you. You're still grappled.
I used the stop sign.
That's fair.
Difficulty.
so I'll
Take
take
2
the-
heat for attacking while shriked up.
That's fine. I'll do
Bird up.
that. Bird up. So this only has 1 accuracy now because of the no wait.
Also, this
It's
was
actually less than that. It's actually 1 difficulty at this point. You stacked
Yes.
3 difficulty on me. Yes.
also don't forget the guardian drone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's 3
Yeah.
difficulty on. 16 is a hit.
Damn 19.
Dang, if only you had like 3 armor. or
That's
whatever.
absolutely a miss though. Newbie does have armor. The saw is armor piercing damage. This is also yes. I take another strike code.
Only somebody could make this thing take 1 heat.
You take 3 damage, which I will do because you know.
No, I
want
won't
you
do
to
it.
cube on me. No, don't do it. Don't
Are
you do
on
it.
Overshield already? No, I'll have to give everyone overshield again.
I was out of overshield turn 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got attacked by a lot of things.
Man,
Doing my
I'm
job,
using
it's
the
fine.
basic moves here when I just realized I had a way cooler move I could have done. Oh well.
Yeah, bizarre.
Way better move. Holy shit, especially on you. What am I doing? Well, I've already chosen my fate. Y'all go.
Well, I know exactly what must needs be done here. There is a dude in front of me with 6 heat and...
The last argument of kings.
Alright, so more specifically, I will overcharge, for 1, in order to do a quick tech and lock onto him, and then I will last argument of kings, consuming the lock on to apply 2 additional heat.
All right, so the 2 additional heat would.
Last argument of kings resolves before their heat resets.
Okay, gotcha.
If the
So that means
action
that-
causes them to overheat.
So it brings it up to 8, and before the stress happens, this is when the last argument of kings happens.
Yes.
Okay, that's 8 damage
Yes.
off of the tech. Okay,
So take 8 burn.
8 burn.
Oh, Jesus.
oh wow.
Okay, concerning. I forgot about that. Well, this also will then roll over to do a stress point on it.
I suppose it could also, instead of taking those 2 extra heat, allow itself to be forced to move 3 spaces. It has that choice it can make.
I'm good. I like being stuck where I am. But let's see. Do I
Well-
roll a 1? I rolled a 2, which is system trauma. This is not immediate destruction. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what kind of hit it is. 4. That's a system, I think. 4 is a system. Good news. Engage enemy hits an attack. The attacker can. That's a weapon, though. Okay, it doesn't do anything if it's that. You know what? I'm gonna go and just destroy the thing that I could have used before, the hyper grinders, which would have caused Newbie to take 4 heat and become shredded. I really should have chose that instead of the other thing I did.
I
That would
can't
have been a
become
way
shredded.
better move. That's right. You still would have taken 4 heat, which would have been the better move.
It would have been the better move. You're right.
Yes. I've destroyed that. Can't do that anymore. Well,
You
it's
hate
a
to
pretty
see
cool
it.
move.
Enjoy
It
your
burns
burn.
a lot.
You know what? Let's be interesting here. I haven't used my basic move yet, so I will basic move, which I suppose is going to provoke a reaction chop from the
Yes.
chainsaw.
That will cause a chainsaw reaction chop.
Yep, go
Which
ahead.
Which
Which
you're in
would
the
be a
difficulty
reaction
zone,
chop.
so you're
Oh, he's
invisible
got to do
first,
invisible
right?
first, yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, no, it's a full 100. It is literally as bad of a miss as possible.
All right, so I'm over here now,
Mm-hmm.
and leave another after image right there for later.
That's a secret surprise tool that'll help you later.
All right, that's my turn.
Someone make a ranged attack around the showdown? Come on.
Oh, it's almost as if you gave us all the information, officer.
I know. All right, Virtue, it's time for you to do cool. Okay,
Hey,
first
you
off,
can't move.
what do you mean?
Hey, he's got to stay there so I can shoot him.
I'm allowed to move.
No, you're not.
I'm looking at the rules and it says
Superman,
you're
what are you
not.
talking about?
Yeah, I don't have the
All right.
snare over there. You can move.
It says it right here. Fractured
It's
ass.
gonna boost up to here is what it's gonna do. It has to move 3 and then boost 3. It's very slow. However, first off, it didn't let it do it this turn last time, but it does regain the overshield that it lost last turn. And now it's going to.
Wow, it's a lot of overshield.
Yeah, it's really hard to kill it. I mean, no one's in its zone has taken actual damage yet, so. The overshield is nice and preventative, but I mean, if I give it to something else, the Virtue loses its overshield, so. Okay, no, never mind. That's actually way better if I do that. Yeah, particle barrier are going to be placed onto the hoplite rather than St. Barlas. So basically, damage to the hoplite will apply to the Virtue instead. And that's my turn. That's all I can do.
All right, that's either Newbie or Kubo.
Kubo's
you-
doing some Jägerkunst math right now.
Yeah, Newbie, go ahead.
Okay, my turn will be very simple as the barrier finally comes down. Congratulations, Doc.
Okay, I can no longer have to be concerned about cubes. Gotcha.
And I will be. Can I do anything else when taking a full structure, whatever this thing's fucking called?
Full action to stabilize. You can overcharge to do a quick action,
Yeah.
or you can move. Or
I
and
meant,
you can move.
I meant does like when expelling the heat, can I do anything else? It's like one of the first times I've ever.
One
actually
of the
done this.
stabilizes you can choose to. One of the things that you can choose to do is clear all heat and the exposed condition when you stabilize. So that is. Then you okay. Then you can choose to clear a condition not caused by one of your systems, clear any heat burn on your mech, and or clear a condition on an adjacent ally not caused by one of their systems.
Oh shit! Also, Doc.
Mhm.
I should have 1 more health. because I took resistance to the kinetic attack.
Yes, you had resistance. Yes, gotcha. Sorry.
Yes. Just
You
so
can add that now. You can do that.
I did
now.
already. I just saw my beefy man underneath the other dude's health bar and remembered. I mean, the thing is, I need heat in order to do. Fuck it.
So have you overcharged it all yet?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's not a big deal. Does it time for the sword to come out? No, wait, you don't have that anymore. You've got the black spot.
I just had the black spot. One mount for weapons. That is the downside of the Drake. I get all these cool reaction abilities,
Saladin.
but one mount. Right, Saladin. One mount. But. Having time with a noble record here. Oh,
You certainly are. You are grappled, so you are engaged with it.
does that mean I have difficulty to poke it?
You have difficulty to poke it with ranged attacks, so yes. With a gun, you do.
Says difficulty 1.
Yes.
What's its evasion?
Not that high. The record's evasion 7.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm going for it. Fight me. As I expend a cartridge and load in the Jaeger round.
Oh right, you've got the experimental.
Oh.
Yeah, you've got the ammo, knockback 2, and explosive damage.
And you have to make a hull save.
All right, so roll the actual attack. Damn.
Wow. You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it.
Oh well.
Hey, it happens. Hey, good news. He already has 8 burn. He's probably not having a good time here. Okay. Now that that's happened, that's... I would like to let the judge go next, I guess. So I will make a... No, that's not how it works for me. That's right. That's not how it works. I don't get to make the judge go. It's up to you when the judge goes. The Virtue's done its thing. Hoplite and Saint go next. They move. They got to do things. So I'm gonna have the Hoplite move to do it specifically. So
All right, sick. I'm gonna need a system save first.
right, yes, from the Hunter round.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So system saves first. This puts a lock on with a failure, I
on.
think. Yeah. Guess what? The Hoplite's really bad at. I can also just succeed every single one for some reason. This is actually getting unreasonable.
It happens.
I think it's unreasonable.
Are you moving?
Yes. So yeah, you also get to shoot it. That does
I
hit.
also
That
hit.
for sure hits. Yes.
Yeah. And that is, I think it's just flat. What is the assassin? It's like a flat 3 kinetic, I think. Yeah, 3 kinetic
Does
damage.
flat 3. Yep. Okay. That's going to do 2 because of 1 armor. 3, 4, 5, 6. Not 3, 4, 5, 6, just 4. That's as far as it can go. And then it... Oh, right. Yes. Forgot about the Achilles reactive plating. When it takes damage from a damage type, it gets resistance to that damage type until the next time it gets hit. So it has currently resistance to kinetic. Also, that damage didn't actually do damage to it. That's right. It did damage to the Virtue's overshield.
I just want to point out that this current song is giving me, like, this is anxiety music.
That's fair. It's going to boost, and it's going to stab on Net Profit that's currently engaged on the cryo. And it's going to specifically engage with Net Profit to do this. Yeah. This is time for a spear fight, Books. Are you ready for this? 15 to hit
yeah.
you.
That hits.
You are immobilized until the end of the current turn. Until the end of the current turn? What does that mean?
Oh no.
I
Current
guess
turn.
until the end of the current round, huh?
That must
I
be
think that's what they
mean.
meant. Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is technically a homebrew mech that someone made up, so I could imagine they would make some mistakes every now and again.
Oh, hey, kitty.
All right, well, you've been immobilized.
Oh no.
That's what you get for not petting cat.
Yeah, I got a cat here. What's up, bud?
All right, that's my turn. Anyone get to go? It's Gooba
It's
goes.
my turn. Okay.
Do you want the judge to go first, or
I do not. I want the judge to go after me.
okay?
Hager comes yet again. Give myself the heat.
Good boy.
So, 2 off the bench, 1 across. 2 across the bench, 1 across. 2 off the bench, 1 across. 2 off the bench, 2 off the bench. Finishing the turn here. Let's see. Template attacks will hit allies, right?
Yes.
So I can't hit. Well, I would have to hit all 3 of them as opposed to just hitting 1.
Let me give you a cone to actually look at because I think that would help. Because
Yeah,
you
the
have cone
cone-
5.
Yeah, it's cone 5, and the cone template changes based on whether it's diagonal or orthogonal, which is
Yes,
rather
and I
annoying.
good news, I have both of them for you if you want me to
Cool.
get both.
It's cone 3, actually. Sorry, not cone 5. But
Oh, weird, really? Okay.
yeah, the knockback is 5. So I guess, Boix, which of these do you like less? Should we just kill the cryo? He's already kind of hurting.
Yeah, we could just deal with it.
Sure.
Any damage you do to the hoplite's going to go to the virtues over shield as well, so probably better to get the cryo.
Fair enough. Moving 2 due to skirmish, and then I am assuming that the template would hit just the cryo. Because he's
Yeah,
size
you can have
3,
it set
right?
up. It's size
Yeah.
2, so you can definitely make it work
Yeah.
that way.
Sure thing. He was within range 3, so that's an accuracy. On top of the other accuracy. Because it's choked. Pretty sure that's max damage anyway.
That is
Oh,
a
yeah,
max
that's
damage and
good.
definitely yep. And also, that's exactly enough. That's exactly 7 damage through its armor. So, it kind of blows apart into a whole bunch of little ice shards and also actual mech parts, which were also there.
Cool. Fuck it, why not? Moving to the skirmish, I'm gonna shotgun this guy, so that's accuracy.
Does that have knockback, by the way?
It did, so he would have been flying, but it doesn't matter because he exploded.
Oh, no, I mean the next one, but yeah.
The next one's going to be knocked back, yes.
Okay, if you can push them into either of the orange zones, they will take bonus damage.
He has to go directly away from me, unfortunately, so he's gonna go into the railing across from him.
Yeah.
I gotta think about the numbers here on this. So it's inaccurate 1, he's within range 3, so that's accurate 1, so it's a wash on that, I think. Let's press that button. Hopefully that hits. That's a really shitty damage roll.
11 does hit, I believe, though.
Cool. Well,
Hoplite has 10 evade, yes.
so I
So
guess
it's worth
Virtue
noting
Shield
that
goes
part
down.
of this is explosive damage, it looks like, right?
The shotgun? It's kinetic
Yeah,
and
the cannibal.
explosive, yes.
Yeah, so because this is relevant because it takes it's resistant to kinetic right now, but it would take full damage from the explosive. So
So 8 damage total, it looks like, to the shield.
yes, it would be 8 minus 1 because armor does still apply here. So 7 damage to the shield.
And he's also flying into that railing over there.
Sure is, and I'll go ahead and make the whole save.
Would that movement allow me to Overwatch? Or
No, this is
No.
It's
involuntary movement.
involuntary.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
15 is going to succeed against your save.
And then as the reaction, I will follow him within range of 1. So I think right there is the counting.
Ooh, Ooh, spicy. He moved enough away to not get the additional penalty on engaging with the hoplite.
Yep, I'm no dummy. We're just staying right there. And I
Yeah.
think that's the end of my turn.
My turn. I have to make a system save, the St. Barlas. That is a failure.
Hey!
Finally.
Take a lock on
That's
and 2 heat.
Yep, lock on and 2 heat is occurring. You should roll to see if this hits regardless, but it's going to take 0 damage from the assassin drone, just because it has 3 armor against kinetic damage. But it's actually relevant if it hits or not. So, unless it specifically specifies take damage from the attack. Hold on. All right. Yep. Never mind. It doesn't matter. The lock on still happens. Broosh. Gonna move over to here, right here specifically. 5, that's perfectly cromulent, and it's going to whip at pushing up daisies. 5 away. It's the center square hex there.
Yeah. It says 4 on mine, but sure, I'll take it's 5.
The center hex, the one up sorry. This one specifically, right here. Oh wait, that is 4.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Okay, fair enough, actually. The weird thing is... Oh, right, yeah, I do actually have to move a little bit closer then, too, which is going to, since we have equidistant, threat ranges and basically the same mechanic, go for it.
Shotgun time. Sorry, I mean food. He's within range, so this is going to be 2 accuracy.
This does put it next to the hoplite. Oh, fuck. Okay. Thankfully, doesn't matter. It just eats all of this damage because you rolled minimum. Wait. You rolled a crit. Go ahead and do the reroll.
Yeah, reroll that 1d6.
Because it moved next to the hoplite, it still eats all of the damage. However, the knockback can happen.
Yep, he's going back down the door. Or as
Okay.
far as he can go down the door before he hits a wall, I guess.
Whoop. And then, yeah, hits the door. It's like, gross. I hate this. You've already done the whole save roll, right? For the ones per round?
Yeah, he doesn't take that. He doesn't need to take that.
Okay.
Who would
All
do
right.
this to people? Says man with the same build.
Then gonna go ahead and boost forward to get back into position, and now I'm gonna whip ya. Here we go. Finally, I get to do it. Well.
Nope.
Well. Cool move.
This is
Cool
the
move,
real
Khaki.
function of the Orochi drones.
Cool move, Khaki. Really good move. All right, that's my turn. Judge goes. All right, does anyone want to make an argument to the judge? This does not actually have to be a role played out argument. If you just like to make a skill check roll to the judge saying like, hey, here's why you should give us a buff. Feel free.
What's the target? 10?
Target is just going to be 10, yeah. It's basically 10. It's 10 or 20, depending on like whether or not it's going to be good for both, or I believe I said it was 0, 10, 20 was the necessary breakpoints. 0 would be, straight failure. Enemies get it. 10 would be no results, or both players get a buff, depending which is better. Funnier, honestly. And 20 is just you get a buff.
I think I'm good.
Everyone good?
Yeah, let's just continue.
All my skill
Okay.
is violence, so yeah.
All right. First off, hold up. Should have done this at the last turn. Okay, didn't recharge.
Do it as now.
Khaki gets to go again because he's an elite. He gets to go twice. Back, and I'm gonna do it this time. Can't stop me. No, damn it. It's also miss, I think. You have 11 evasion, I think?
10.
Exactsies then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will lasso you over. See, I currently, it was until the end of my next turn, so I actually don't have the
Oh,
additional
is this
range for
another
this.
action? Because ties go to the defender.
No, ties go to the attacker, always.
Oh,
Yeah, it's attack.
Yeah.
okay.
So, gonna go ahead and knock back you specifically over to here, then
Wait,
into
so
here,
ties
then
go
over
to the
here.
attacker except on saves.
No, ties always go to attackers. Like,
Oh.
you have to meet a save. So the attacker in that case is the person rolling to meet the save.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, that would be what confuses me then.
You always have to. It's better to say you always have to meet the target number. And if the target number is
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
evasion,
Meet or beat.
that's how it works.
Yeah. It's just a roller has to meet.
Yeah, page 13.
Yes.
When result is a tie, the
Advantage
attacker
roller.
always
Yeah,
wins.
yeah. Saying attacker is what threw me off. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Apologies for the way I worded it. but
Shove is,
that's-
Yeah, no
shove
problem,
is
no
conducted.
Yes. I have shoved pushing up daisies across to the railing now. This doesn't really stop you from doing much, but I did move you. You take 7 damage. This is not armor piercing or anything, it's just 7 damage. And yeah, just gonna leave you where you are because it's not really conducive to do that much else right now. Aside from a swinging at net profit, but you don't have an additional weapon, so I can't do that. All right, stay where you are. Now it's Judge's turn again, which if you're just gonna go past, that's fine with me. Then the showdown goes.
I'm gonna need agility. for the showdown.
Yes,
Right, you do exist.
that is a success. Thankfully for this
Yeah,
one, it makes
yeah.
sense. That's a +5.
Yeah.
I will. There's no reason whatsoever to disarm New Business Strain, given that all of your drones are all over the place. Small claims would be hard to hit, and it would be cruel of me to hit to disarm Newbie, so I'll avoid doing that.
When has that
Do it,
stopped?
Coward. Do it. Fucking do it.
Oh wait, no, hold on a second. The showdown has lesser sight. Invisible targets are not invisible to the showdown.
Well,
So yeah, I'm gonna be. There's really no reason to disarm you either, though. So I'm just gonna shoot you.
Coward.
Oh, that's an exact C's 20.
alright, that's a hit.
Cool note is if I wanted to, the showdown can absolutely revolver ocelot ripple, like ricochet shots. You take 5 damage. That's all.
Alright, I have kinetic resist from the judge's buff.
You take 3 damage.
Fall into overshield.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to take a. Yeah, that's it. Because I don't want to take an Overwatch. All right, that's the round. Roll over. Round 3. Why is the round marker so small? Why did I do
I
that?
didn't see it up there.
That explains why it wasn't so obvious. It's so tiny.
Okay, the pistol has a threat range on the showdown.
Yes, it does.
Well, you see, when I change my HP,
Everyone refresh for start of round.
I'm really looking forward to the not like failing to make that 8 burn roll on the wrecker. That's gonna be really good.
A question about the Virtue. Its shields are currently blocking khakis, mech?
No, the hoplite.
Hoplites, okay. And that stays on until when?
Until swapped, basically.
And so does that mean that he still has shields applied to him, or does the damage go through that? I should just read the thing, shouldn't I?
The hoplite's shield. The hoplite is still currently shielded until the Virtue chooses to put it onto someone else, unless it is reduced to 0 over shield. The Virtue is jammed or stunned, or either a target ends their turn without line of sight to each other, which is going to be hard to do on this map.
So what I'm saying is, like, if I go up to the Virtue, shoot its overshield off, and the hoplite doesn't get benefit from that.
Correct.
Okay.
It is completely cromulent to just attack the Virtue right now, yeah.
Look at the big list of things that the Saladin can do here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna be shifting stuff around, retargeting, and then firing the ghast. So my turn's pretty straightforward at the very least. I don't know if anyone has anything super pressing.
Question about the virtue. Is it standing on that chair or is it on the desk or what?
It's kind of standing like straddle between the two because it is size 2. It's just kind of got one leg up on, kind of like how it looks like in the art, where one leg up is kind of scrunched up, and then the other one is down.
So a ram could easily put it through that desk.
Yeah, 100%.
If anybody doesn't have any other ideas, I'm gonna ram this fucker.
Go for it.
Yeah, we do have its shield at a low point, so may as
Yeah,
well try to
my
capitalize
turn
on
is
that.
probably.
If you let me retarget assassin drones first, we can get bonus damage when you bonk it.
My thought is I want him to get hurt before his shield regenerates itself. Because if he goes first, it's gonna go back up by what?
Well,
7
does
points.
that is that how it works? If the shield is broken, can I just like not get it back? I don't know. Is that a thing?
No, but it also only has 10 health underneath the shield per structure, so it's pretty easy to actually just kick its ass once the shield's
Yeah,
gone.
go for it.
Okay. Air guns again, full heat. Let's go. 2 off that, move 1.
had to
2
get-
off that, move 1. 2 off that, move 1, and we'll just end right there because it doesn't matter.
Had to get the 1 on the d6 roll, huh?
Mm-hmm. We are going to ram. So, let's see. I didn't boost, so I don't need to do any of that. So this should just be attack plus grit, I believe.
Yeah, it's just an attack roll.
Yeah, let me get rid of that. That should
Yep,
hit.
that hits. Yep. So that's a d6 damage and also the prone.
Yeah, so first off, straight d6.
Mhm.
And he gets proned. Crappy damage, ugh. Then he has to roll the whole save.
Gotcha. Not exactly good at this. Success,
Beat
though.
it. Yeah. And then he's getting a normal shotgun shot.
Mhm.
So let's think about this. This is just 1 accuracy. Oh, bad rolls.
That is actually a miss.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You can still smack him and knock him back, right?
I can hit him for 1 damage, yes.
Yeah.
Well, would you want to do that? Go for it. No big. It's
Yes,
1
I will hit him
damage.
for 1 damage.
Okay.
He'll move back 1 space, and I will follow him 1 space onto the chair.
yeah. Just crawling back up on these chairs.
Mhm. And that's
All
my
right.
turn. Unfortunately, did not do as much as I thought.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I'm actually going to have the hoplite go instead. Which, going to go provoke an attack off of net profit. So go for that.
Yeah, I'll take a swing with my sword, I guess. Okay, I don't get accuracy on that.
It
15.
still hits, though. Damn. Okay. Okay, then. Gross. Cutting through its
Damage. Dang.
cutting through its health pretty good. All right. Well, now we are engaged. I want you to know this,
Yes.
and I'm going to stab you.
That is fair.
That is the thing I do. The hoplite is a very straightforward robot. I missed with my
Aw.
stab. Well, that's
Making
fair.
mac and cheese.
Nobody can stop me. I'll go.
I mean, my turn's just gonna be smacking this guy, so like,
Let me know
Whatever,
if I should
yeah.
take my turn and put the barriers back up.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Yeah, might as well, because it's just like it's you, me, and Loon at this point, right? And like I'm sure we both could use the defense. We're both pretty squishy.
Yep. So protocol start of the
Oh, shit.
turn. Noble Wrecker is getting the what's it called? The Oh my lord. What the fuck is this thing called?
Barrier?
No, the other thing. The
Blacklight, the laser.
No,
That's
the projected shield. The -2 to hit me.
Okay, gotcha. 2 difficulty hit you. Gotcha.
Yeah, the 2 difficulty against me. And then I'm putting up the barrier.
Extrude
No.
cube.
Oh, great. Back to 4 difficulty to hit you.
Correct.
All right. Well,
Just roll good. I'm taking a shot at the showdown. Wait.
you are engaged with the record that will give you a difficulty to hit.
Good news. So the thing, as with most things that I do, it goes both ways. It's also a 2 difficulty for me to hit the wrecker right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll take the difficulty to hit the showdown.
All right.
I'm gonna
The showdown's reaction happens whether you attack the showdown or one of its allies. So I'll be taking my reaction shot against you.
Okay, go for it.
Whoosh, this goes with
With your +1 difficulty.
3 difficulty. 3 difficulty, I think. No, 2 because Aura Guardian. Yes. So it's actually
they're
just
in the field
plus
now,
40.
right? Doesn't the field give +2? Or does that not work if they're inside the bubble as well?
No, the field only gives 1. I have a
okay.
+2 against the noble wrecker because I did my thing to it.
Oh, okay. So
That
just
misses
2.
you.
Oh yeah.
That misses you, yeah. So
Alright.
it missed, so you don't get an additional 2 difficulty to hit.
Anyway. Hello, sir.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
One with a difficulty too. Nice.
You can re-roll that D3 to see if you get maximum 3 damage.
Fuck yeah. Also, he's locked on now.
Yeah, locked on with drone bonus, which lets me do shredding and stuff. Just say.
Yep. So locked on,
Should have loaded an ammo. Oh well.
and 3 damage. Because the showdown doesn't have armor. It's just hard to hit, that's all.
Well, that's my turn. I'm not moving.
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. The showdown does have an armor.
Actually, I can't move.
You are still grappled, yeah.
Yeah.
All right then.
Boix, did you go yet?
I did not.
Okay, I was gonna say that I don't know who's planning on going next, but now would be the time to attack the guy without any shields.
I can do that. Yeah.
It is my turn though.
Well, yeah,
That was gonna be
I was just saying
good.
that's an aside, yeah, because like before, either he goes next turn or someone else goes next turn, and like he'll regen his shields. So
I'm just not
Anyway.
worried about that guy that much. Like honestly, like we can
Yeah.
just tear through everyone else. I don't really care about.
Just
the
destroy the
shield bot.
things he's not protecting until he's out of
Yeah.
things to protect. And then
All right.
destroy him.
I mean, 7 free HP around is kind of nasty.
Here's the thing. Congratulations. I want to grab you, net profit.
Yeah.
And you've already overwatched this round.
I already did
so
it. Yeah.
Go ahead and use my. It's 2 attack and an accuracy. There it is. 18 to hit. That does
Hold
hit.
up. Hold up. That's neutral.
Yes. What do you mean?
Oh fuck! You already made the roll. Oh
No, no,
actually,
we can
also,
subtract the.
No, never mind. Net profit is just out of range of me.
Okay.
It has to be in range sensors for me to do the stop sign.
I know that this is a voluntary reaction, and therefore this is not going to work. But you know, I'm still shitty enough to put net profit into the into the zone here. It doesn't do anything because you have to choose to do it, but
Yeah.
it's still funny in my opinion. You also take 7 damage. This is not armor piercing.
Not armor
so.
piercing, so I take 6.
Mhm. All right.
You have
And
one
then
over
boost
shield,
over
right?
here.
Yeah.
That's actually how
That's
how
my-
Boyd's keeps
Oh,
track
Keep a
of.
track of dice that way. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Right.
I can gain resistance and nullify ranged attacks and things
Come
like
on.
that with it. So.
I want to get my move back. All right, that is one of my turns.
I could take mine if we want to just deal with that guy or whatever.
You're actually
You not
immobilized.
like-
You can't.
Oh.
Wait, no, I missed you with my stab. That's right. Never mind. You're
I-
actually fine.
I have a range of 4 anyway.
I mean, yeah, I can go last and just set it up so that everyone has to deal with bullshit at the beginning of their next turn. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will barrage. Attacking this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So first attack, which I do.
I missed
get
with the-
a-
Yeah, I missed
Go
with the stab for what it's worth. So you actually aren't immobilized.
A question about the hoplite before this damage attack goes off here, because
Yeah.
Boyce may want to know. He has like a switching resistance, right?
Yes, it's still. It is in fact still.
Is it explosive? Because I was the last person to hit him with a shotgun.
It was explosive before, and that last hit Boyce did full damage and switch back to kinetic.
Oh, I see. He did act after. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that one.
Okay, gotcha.
And I did count it like that. Regardless, I actually would have chosen kinetic off of it anyway because he did both types of damage that
Oh, you
hot.
get to choose.
But I didn't actually remember, so I guess I did in fact choose explosive. So we're fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't hear that Boyce did a second attack, so I was curious about like the
Yeah, there
switching
was already
types.
another attack. Yeah,
Cool.
you're good.
All right. First attack then. Oh. Okay.
That is a crit. You can reroll that d6 and
And if you have charges, it's the
Yeah, that
final encounter
the
bonus.
You
second
can
one
reroll the
was
D-
charge. Yeah.
you can reroll that as well. You get to reroll both parts of it. Okay,
Alright,
the explosive
well,
part
5
is the more relevant
explosive,
part.
yeah.
No. Yeah.
So 4 kinetic, 5 explosive. I get another die.
Yes.
Immediately upon hitting with my
Mhm.
attack, I can attempt to make a grapple against him, I guess. But I need to finish the barrage first, right?
Yeah,
Because
go
that's
for it.
considered one move. So let me do the second part of the barrage. I do not get accuracy on that one. Okay.
I don't think it matters.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah, that is even with resistance to kinetic damage, that still cleaves it in half. That still,
Hell yeah.
in fact, does exactly enough damage to destroy it in one blow.
Okay.
So, congratulations.
And then I will say, hey, guess what? We're engaged.
You've moved into his range, so I actually get to attack you again.
Oh,
That is how it works specifically with it.
it misses.
Well,
Move and counter move.
well. You know, people have cool moves in this game.
It's
Hello.
true.
We are engaged. Nice to meet you. That's my turn.
We are engaged. Nice to meet you. I'll be taking my turn. Thanks. I cleared the impair, which I forgot to take into account last time, but doing the math, it would have hit you anyway the last time, so...
It still has lock on, right? Is that
It does still have lock on, yes. That's not gone. I
Okay.
can't get rid of that.
I wasn't sure if it's just not marked.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's marked on there. It's the next to the reds.
Oh,
It's hard to see because it's
It
yellow
looks
on
like
yellow, yeah.
it's yellow on yellow. Yeah, so I just missed it.
All right, that is a crit, and I rolled a natural 20. That doesn't matter, but I still hit you.
Against me?
Yes.
I will attempt to parry it. Dark
This
Soul
reduces the
Lady.
damage, right?
It'll give me resistance to it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All damage,
So-
heat, and burn dealt by it.
Mhm.
So I need
So-
a 5 or a 6. This is my first die. Alright, my second die. Alright, nope. I'm good.
All
So
right.
I take full.
You take full 7 damage, which is going to be reduced to 6 damage because you have 1 point of armor, right? So,
Yep.
or is it
There
2?
we go. I only have 1.
Okay.
There we go. Worth a try.
And I don't like being engaged with you, actually. We're going to get this annulled. So I'm going to push you out over here.
Wow.
And now I'm going to get out of here and boost, which is going to ignore engagement and reactions to get next to the assassin drone and over here. All right, well, that was a cool turn.
Me whenever I
you
do
wanna do?
anything.
Yeah, I
loading
think I have
myself,
a.
right?
I have a line of activity here. All right, so
Okay, only ignores engagement, not reaction. Sorry, just corrected myself. It doesn't matter in this
Okay.
case, but it's worth noting.
Did it dodge the assassin shot field?
Yeah, it's size 1, so it just went around the zones here.
all right. So first, I will skirmish with the fold knives against the showdown.
Mm-hmm.
I think those both miss.
They do both miss, yeah.
You hate to see it. Alright, in that case, I will just go ahead then and do a regular move,
All right.
knowing that
Look
this
at a
will
heat cap of
provoke some
5.
reaction.
What's the tech difference on the Brutalists, actually?
It's not that high it's E defense 8. Not very high at all. So yes, I do get the reaction because I did not use an Overwatch earlier with the showdown. I just used the quick draw. So I will Overwatch you.
Mm-hmm.
That amazing.
That misses. So because it
I-
missed, I do get some complimentary free movement
Mm-hmm.
from
And-
my ace perk. I can fly up to 2 spaces away. So I can fly to like over here and then I will fly to over here and then separately move to over here, leaving another image. And now I am within 3 of you and within 3 of you. So let's just go ahead and finally activate a stun crown.
Oh my. Okay.
So
All
all
hostile
hostiles
characters must
within
serve.
a 3 burst of me have to make an agility save against being jammed and a system save against being impaired.
That's pretty fucking good.
Nasty. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I've
so
spent this entire mission looking for times when enough people will be within 7 of each other.
okay. So
Can't quite
this
pull
is
all 3 of them in here, but
then Barlos is going to succeed. Okay.
yeah,
for
save target
the,
is
the
14.
agility. Okay, succeeds on both the... Okay, not jammed. That's good. But the impair is also there. So systems, it's 2 for both of them. All right, failure, so impaired. Success, not impaired. So that St. Barlos has been impaired.
Alright, these things happen.
I
do
can
that
roll
once
saves
more.
really well today, I guess. But only saves.
Yep, so skirmish,
Alright,
move, stun ground. That was my turn.
You know what's the thing that I just remembered
Now I'm over here.
that I've spent none of?
Hmm.
My fucking leadership dies.
Oh, how does Hall of Mirrors proc, by the way?
I have to
when
move.
they start a turn next to or move next to
Oh, starting
one
to
of
turn
my
next to.
holograms.
So we probably should have cracked a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, this one next to the record should have already cracked at this point.
And
Uh,
the one next to the first part of Showdown, I think, but not the top.
Those just got put to right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
those
two
are
are
turn.
fresh.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So,
yeah, we could say the
let's-
Wrecker 1 goes off.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's make an agility save against d6 energy damage.
Yeah, and I take half on a success. So, absolute failure, do a full d6. Yep, 3. Gotcha. So, good news. I'm just going to go ahead and rip the band-aid off and have the record go. If I fail the engineering save at the end of this turn, the record is going to melt down immediately because it's 8 burn. That's a lot of burn.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to continue clawing at Newbie because it's the best thing I have as an option.
Hey, you know what I haven't used yet this
What's
round?
that?
The stop sign.
Yeah. Okay.
So add another difficulty on whatever you're doing. So it's 4?
Minus wolf.
5.
Oh wait, no,
That's
hold on.
5.
Yeah, 2 difficulty on new because of the shields. From the the targeted shield, 1 from the guardian, 2 from 1 from your aura, and then the stop sign. Yeah, it's 5 total. I cancel 2 of those out. That's still a hit.
Against all odds. Wow, you rolled really good.
Carvin. I'm carving ya. All right, you take 6 damage. It's actually not that much.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
How is the top one? Okay, never mind. I see. My brain broke.
It's 16 plus 2 minus 3, so it results in 15. Yeah.
How much damage am I taking?
Only 6. It's not that high.
All right, go for it.
I have to specifically crit with the saw to do a lot of damage with it.
Is the judge? Oh, I think newbie's already used his judge resistance, right? Is that end of turn or is that
Cube.
full?
It's until you get hit,
Yeah, I've already
regardless
used
of what kind of hit.
You've used yours, yeah. I
Yes.
taking mine, so good to know.
Okay. That's all right. Let's do the engineering save, Wrecker. Oh, you have a +4 to engineering. Okay, yeah, actually no, we cleared the heat. I cleared the burn. Whew. All right, well, that's
Also,
all.
you don't take yeah, I don't understand. When does burn damage happen?
End of turn.
Burn damage happens when you take
get
the
it-
burn to first place.
Yeah, you get it at the moment you receive the burn, and then the damage over time happens if you fail
If
to
you fail
clear
the
the
save.
burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a chance to not die.
It's just a mechanic we don't get to see a lot because it's really fucking dangerous. It turns
Yes.
out.
Again,
I
it's one of those things that they took from 4th edition of you save against poison at before you get the
Yeah.
damage so you don't just fall over.
Yeah, I don't use burn that often either as an enemy target, as an enemy
Good,
thing.
because
So.
yeah, it's really nasty.
All right, so it's
I'll
y'all's
go
turn,
ahead
so.
and- Yeah, I'll go ahead and go. You're gonna move the Orochis since they're.
I'm gonna give you a leadership die because I'm gonna spend all of these before the end of this encounter.
Okay, great. I'm gonna put the hunter on top of you.
Keep in mind as well, by the way, the showdown does have the black spot on it, so if you wanted to hit it, you have multiple points of accuracy.
Yeah, and that'll be with the ghast, which is over behind it anyway, so it's already in position. And then the assassin spots, I just want to move one to be on top of Barulus and one on top of the Wrecker Showdown duo, since I can't move those. Okay, and then now for my turn. Yeah, first thing I'll do is I'll fire Ghoul Nexus. Wherever that is on my sheet, and that has a lock on and what?
A lock on and the black spot, both of which give you an accuracy.
Okay. Right, I put that on my character sheet. What? Why did my character sheet just pop up empty? Weird. It is not letting me open my own character sheet.
That's really weird. What the hell?
Yeah,
I can probably force it open.
I'm
try
just gonna
reloading the
refresh
window?
page. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
refresh page real quick. See if that does it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so 2 accuracy, and this will be Ghoul versus the first one's gonna be against the Showdown, I believe. That's
Yeah.
the Ghoul shooting at it. Or no, it's Ghast. Sorry, it's the Ghast drone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crit. So you crit. You have a
Okay.
special thing on crits, don't you?
I do, because I consumed a lock on. Whenever you make an attack that consumes a lock on, your drones immediately emit a vicious pulse of energy. All characters of your choice within burst 1 area centered on each of your drones take 1d6 energy damage. So that's the first thing it does. So
Okay.
that's going to be the Barulus for sure, the Virtue.
The showdown's still next to the snare too. Yeah.
Showdown, yeah. So it's
And
gonna
the
be
hunter
everybody
is
but the
next
Wrecker.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody but the Wrecker. Is that just they just take it?
Sounds like
Can
they
they
just take it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So we'll roll 1d6 for all of them, or just
You roll damage once, so just
okay?
Okay.
Alright, so two damage to those folks. And then title suppression. When you perform a critical hit with a Nexus, your target must succeed. Oh, first of all, when you consume lock-on as a part of an attack with a Nexus or drone and perform a crit, your target becomes shredded till the start of my next turn. And then title suppression, which replaces an early rank. Once per round, when you perform a critical hit with an Nexus, your target must succeed on a system save, or I get to do a bunch of bullshit. So let's get a system save.
Okay, here you go. Failures. That's
I-
also 2 heat.
Yeah, 2 heat for the fail. I'm gonna go ahead. And so this lasts until the end of their next turn. They only have line of sight to adjacent squares.
That is definitely the best one by far to put onto the
that's
the
ridiculous.
showdown. Yeah, it's ridiculously good.
Yeah.
All right, full blind, huh? Okay.
Pockets.
Yeah, it's shredded and blinded. Yeah.
Yeah, shredded, blinded, and hey, this finally didn't kill something the moment you crit them. So you actually
I know,
get to do
right?
all
I
of
got
it.
to hit somebody and keep the stuff going. And then for my second quick action, I am going to I'm gonna deploy a Tempest drone directly next to the Saint Berulus so that it goes away from me if it fails the hull save at the start of its next turn.
Makes sense.
And
Also, the damage type that it's weak to, so that's actually a really good choice.
oh, the energy damage, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
I did one attack on something and it consumed lock-on and it did 15 different things. Pretty good
Yeah,
move.
the other thing I could have done to it is like anytime it does literally anything, it takes a burn, which is pretty cool. Or the one that's really fun if you have it in the middle of a group of guys. They become shredded. Any adjacent characters of your choice must also make a system save or become shredded, so it can just shred an entire group of people.
All right, so I guess let's go ahead and do this. All right, here goes 4 saves in a row on the showdown. Okay, so let's do this. I'll do the 2 agility saves on the Hall of Mirrors first. All right, probably success. And definitely success. I'll take 2, then 3 damage from them. I'm shredded, so I don't get my armor to this. That's pretty cool. Now let's
You
actually go ahead
drew
and
that one, so I have no control over it.
Oh, my bad. There.
And then,
All right, snare.
Snare.
Also agility save.
yep.
Fuck. I
So
missed.
you're now immobilized, can only see 1 square away, and also are shredded. There's no real reason to roll the shredder, frankly. You're already shredded.
Well, no, it does damage. The shredder also does damage when it gets hit with it.
Oh, right. That's great. Well,
Yeah.
gonna need that
Okay.
save then, too.
Here's the shred. Hey. Yep, failed. So that's cool.
Yeah. So 1 connect.
Damage?
Well, actually, this is good because before it was just, shredded was until the end of this turn, right? But now it's a failure. They take 1 kinetic damage and become shredded until the end
Hey,
of their
Ty.
next turn. Yeah, what's up?
Did you use the leadership die at all
No, I didn't.
for the extra 1d6 that you can now do?
And I don't think I can do that with a shredder drone. I don't think that's an attack.
That's- I don't- Okay, if it's on attack only, then yeah. Well, no, it doesn't it specifically say like when you do damage? Like it's specific. It's very, very ambiguous on it.
Okay,
Remember
yeah,
it.
if it's just whenever you do damage, yeah, sure, alright. You don't gotta pull my leg, take another 5.
Allies that have your leadership. Nah, that's not the one.
Here
Where's
it
that?
is. It's on the final one.
For what
Okay,
it's
no.
worth,
It's
it-
when they deal 1d6
I
damage when they
agree
hit with
We
an
hit
attack.
with an attack.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah, because I could have used it for the other attack as well, for what it's worth.
Yeah,
the
go
other
for it
time
if you
I
want to
shot
do
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just say I did the 5 and the other time I shot it, since I did that earlier.
Now this would have been resisted by the armor because the shredding happened afterwards. So It's only 4 damage. It's still an extra free 4 damage. I have to make a.
Yeah.
I need to make a exploder check to see if I explode save. I do not. All right. I think I do still lose a possible. If I lose my fucking gun here,
Blind,
all weapons of
shredded,
one of my choice are
immobilized.
destroyed.
No gun.
You blew up my pistol. That's the thing I do. That's the thing I do. The showdown shoots its one pistol. It's really good with it. Well, all right. So I have a blind, immobilized showdown guy over here who can't even do a tech attack against someone because his line of sight's nothing.
His guns.
I guess I'll go ahead and feel sad. That's my turn.
Lancer rules. Lancer's a really fun system.
I get to feel sad about the situation that led me to this position.
Look, I don't get to do title suppression a lot, and I don't get to do expose weakness and energize swarm at the same time a lot. But if I get a critical hit with a lock-on with a Nexus, that's all my talents at once.
Okay, is anyone not gone yet?
The virtue.
Nibby
go?
hasn't gone, have you?
No, I went. I put up the barrier. Sorry, I
Okay,
didn't mark
yeah,
myself as
Put
red.
the dot.
It's just the virtue then.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
So Hunter Drone, that's the lock-on one, right?
correct. So that is
Okay. System save.
I believe, yeah.
Virtue is pretty good systems. Yes, success. Restores 7. Nope. 8 because you round up in this game. Restores 8 over shield. I use the consecrate to not regen it. All right, I'm still gonna excommunicate you. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to hit you with my tech attack. All right, yes, 18 to excommunicate, pushing up daisies.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 heat, and you are pushed 3 spaces directly away.
Okay, I gotta do a system or a structure. No, core stress, right?
Core stress.
Core stress, yes.
That's just a D6.
D6, yep. 5. That is emergency shunt. It's just impaired. It's not a big deal.
Sure thing. And then 3 away, you said?
3 away, yes.
So I'm assuming just like back here then.
Yeah. I'm gonna zoop away if I can help it. Which is that, and then boost another 3. But as far as I can get. That's it. I'm not very good at moving. I want you to know.
It's too bad you pushed me 3 away so I couldn't overwatch you. I was very
Exactly
sad about
why
that.
I did it. I don't want to get overwatched. I don't like having my shit fucked. All right. That's another round completed.
All right.
All right, so we have set up some pins to be knocked down over there.
Pretty significantly at this point, yeah.
Who thinks they have the killing blow?
I mean, I could take down 1.
For what it's worth, most of my turn is still in place. Like, they're still gonna have to do the saves and reactions and all that stuff, so I'm good to go last, basically.
I don't do damage.
Most of what I'm planning to do is to start laying into khaki with tech attacks, because I can spin that heat bar very fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5. 5 is the second. It's unfair that Loon has such a low heat, but also such high E defense, so I can barely target it. It's rude.
So the orb would also, like, would it stop me in any way from attacking the
No.
2 enemies within the orb?
No, it's
No,
literally
it's
just
all good for
enemies.
us. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It is exclusively good things for you and bad times for me.
I can go pick on the nerd that we've like kicked to the ground and kick sand in his face, I guess.
If you knock back, if you knock it back, Ty does get to react to that.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's the threat though.
It's really
Oh,
not. It doesn't
wait.
have its gun anymore. It's basically harmless.
Oh, beans. I'm actually wrong. Sorry, I just double checked it. The Enclave pattern support is against characters within the affected
It's
area.
both sides, yeah, right.
Well, if you attack from outside, though, you're fine.
Well, no, that's
I think you gotta get in the bubble to attack in the bubble.
no. You can attack into the bubble. It's anything in the bubble you have a
Oh,
difficulty
okay.
to attack against.
Yeah. So it would be harder for me to hit them unless I got in the bubble as well. Basically.
I mean, it's one difficulty.
Yeah. I'm fine waiting because my turn's not gonna be that great. So.
I'm going to be clear here. If you leave the showdown alive until the end of this encounter, the encounter will just end. It's not capable of doing anything at this point aside from clumsily attacking you just with improvised attacks. And it gets 0 benefit for doing so.
Okay, great. I mean, I'm just waiting for the St. Barulus to go so that it gets bonked away and then auto shot, and then I'm down to do whatever I need to do for my turn. So, anyone else wants to go first?
Oh,
against
do a
the
flip.
Guard record?
When do we get to ask the judge to reload our shotguns?
Whenever you want. Like, you just say I want the judge to go.
Lou,
Bam.
do you want to
The
do
judge
a
can
turn?
go.
You want to do your tech attack code? That sounds good to me. You want to do that?
I can start throwing tech.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just full tech at Khaki.
Mm-hmm.
Just do 2 invades.
Johnny 2 invades.
No accuracy.
That hits. That hits.
Yes, and yes, so let us say Shrike Code and Eject Power Core?
What does eject
that
power
makes it
core do?
exposed. Right.
Becomes jammed until the end of their next turn.
Fuck.
Characters adjacent to them take 2 energy damage.
So that'll be
Okay.
the drones.
Yeah.
Little bit of damage on the drones in exchange
fine.
for jammed also.
Yeah,
For
absolutely
heat,
fine.
Looping them around,
Yeah.
do a stress.
I wonder if the judge
And
is
also
okay with us
strike code,
irradiating
so
this.
If it does
courtroom.
anything, it also overheats, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah, because strike code will also...
Like +2 on anything.
Not that many
I'm
moves I
going
have
to
that can do.
move towards you. Would you like to react and attack and take even more heat? Would you like to try and hit the invisible target?
Let me see what happens on the stress first. Okay, 4. That is, I think, system destruction or system trauma. So let's see what kind. 3. Oh my god, that's a weapon.
Does his whips explode? Please have the whips explode.
His whips explode and that's like the only weapon he has. I don't know why I did that. Wait, are you legendary? I didn't give you that. Well,
Does the legendary template prevent that or something?
it lets me roll twice and choose the better result. I don't have that. So, here's the thing. Okay, well, the whips on the mech that he is so very, very proud of. Whatever happened, I don't exactly know how you caused this to happen through an overheat on it, you know? Wait a second. Stress check. That's destabilized
stress,
power
not
plant.
structure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, instead he's just, he keeps it. However, he is exposed, which is in its own way even worse.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to try and flail his still existing noodle arms at me as I approach him?
Well, he's jammed, right? Can he even like do that?
Is jammed.
The jam
Jam
does
prevents
prevent that.
reactions.
Yeah. So I cannot do that.
Would you like to do anything at all on your turn? Well, bad news.
Tough nuts.
I'm gonna have to do something, and it's not gonna be fun.
All right. Is that your turn, Lou?
Yeah.
I'm gonna carve Newbie apart. There's nothing that can stop me.
Well, it is the start of a new round, so stop saw.
Does the projected shield still? count? Is that until the end of your next turn?
The bubble? Yes. It's when I
The
started.
projected shield. Yeah, the projected shield, which is specifically the one that
Oh,
gave it an additional 2
yes.
difficulty.
Let me double check that real quick. Start of your next turn.
Okay, so that means, yeah, I'm still rolling on Wumbo difficulty here. Okay, still hit,
Why does this keep happening? Come on.
and then a miss. I carved through 3 more of your life. I'm gonna wreck your body. I'm gonna carve you apart. It's the thing I do.
No. That's my butt meat.
Okay, I have done the damage. Alright, well, that's the turn. Done. There has been a robot the same size as Newbie just gripped onto him this entire fight. Just like trying to chisel away at, you know, the mech, the armor that you
Repeatedly
have.
slapping him with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
You said the Baron's exposed, right?
I was
Baron
gonna
is
ask, what are the
exposed, yes.
What are the what are the heat thing? Because the exposed land lasts for a while, right? What are the full techs? If you don't have like anything to give it bonus code, what are the defaults? Invade.
I forget. Invade is a.
The
Is there a
default
default
invade-
full tech?
Yeah.
A
invade
full
is
tech
default quick.
is due to tech actions, you can repeat the same tech action. That is the baseline thing that a
Okay.
full tech does.
Okay,
It would probably
so you can
be
invade
double
twice
invade.
and do and do 4 heat off of it. So basic invade is heat and impair. It's
so.
I believe so.
you can
Alright,
also invade
so-
willing. Okay, yeah, heat and impair.
So I'll just roll 2 of those, which I
Heat,
get
impair,
plus-
and slow is fragment signal, the basic. Invade.
Oh, I don't know those accuracy, so feel free to remove.
it
There
still does the
was a
thing.
lock-on on him, wasn't there?
He's
I
not
spent
currently
that.
locked onto.
Or no,
It doesn't
actually, no,
matter.
I never did
It's-
spend that. He's still locked on. Yeah. No,
And-
never spent it. He got
Take it
locked on by
then.
the hunter. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of those will definitely count as first one. Yeah, that's a critical invade. That doesn't matter in this case, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a
Okay,
second.
1 second.
No, wait. How does your thing actually work? Because you did just crit with an attack that used a lock on. Because tech attacks are attacks.
Oh, does that count as an attack? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you make an attack that consumes a lock on, because the other stuff requires it to be Nexus or drone stuff, so that doesn't count here. So I do get the pulses though. So everybody next
Yes.
to a drone takes 1d6 of my choice, and it doesn't double up for what it's worth. So
Yeah. So, D6 exposed. So this is double damage. Okay, so
6
5
and
damage.
then- yeah, and then 3 to the Orochi or the noble, the showdown,
To the showdown.
the pathetic boy.
he's not having a great time.
No, and then
Also, plus 4 heat as well. So that's fun.
yeah, and yeah, you know what? I'll overcharge twice. I'll get spicy. I'm gonna be one of the real boys. I trying to think, because I can't do anything that gives. Yeah,
You can overcharge to do a quick tech invade as well. That's completely viable.
Oh, can you? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
nice. Got the 1 heat. You'll love to see it. All right. Yeah. Then I'll do 3rd tech attack.
That hits.
11. Okay, great. So that's stress number 2.
That is in fact stress number 2 as it goes up to 2 heat. Goddamn. Gross. I hate this. All right. 5 and 6, which is that is actually just an impair. Yeah. That is just emergency shunt.
Which it already
Ooh.
was impaired like 3 times.
Yeah, and jammed. So like that's cool.
Well,
Well,
that's my turn.
well.
It's impaired, or sorry, it's exposed to last until the end of the round or the beginning of its next turn, something like that.
Exposed until the condition is cleared.
Oh,
The
okay.
jam is
have to-
until end of next turn, so...
Yeah. I think no matter what, Kaki's turn is he has to stabilize. Period. There's no other alternative.
I was hoping I could
And
go
can
before
I-
that. Oh well.
Can I even...
Hold
Hold on.
on. Let's
I
look
just see
at
exactly what jammed means. Can't make attacks other than improvise attack, grapple, and ram.
Can't take reactions or benefit from tech actions. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. So you could still stabilize while jammed.
The only thing I have available to me, really, is stabilize, which is going to go and clear a condition, which I can only clear one attached to this, which is going to be the jammed. And that's
oh,
fun.
are you taking the St. Barula's turn?
Yeah. So, yeah, let's go
I'm
and do
gonna
the
need
Tempest
I'm
round.
gonna
and
need a whole save for the Tempest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinball him towards me.
Success.
Success, yeah. God,
Okay.
you've tied like 7 of them today.
I sure have.
9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, stabilize. I'm gonna clear the 2 heat that I have and the 1 condition. Which the jammed is actually gonna go away on its own, so it's the exposed condition that's part of the heat clearing part too. That's cleared. And I guess I'll clear the impaired, and then the jammed will fall off on at the end of his turn. Okay. Done. That was a really good turn of sitting still and just being very scared and being very careful. That's it. That was the turn. I'm done.
All right, now someone do a flip.
Who still has to go?
I haven't gone
Boyks
yet.
And you and Newbie, I think.
Yes.
Newbie goes last.
Are you sure? Do you not want to go before Boyks so you can take down the barrier and Boyks can get a better swing?
How much is left of the barrier?
I don't know.
It's your barrier that
That's your
means.
barrier.
I mean,
Oh,
I can
that
technically
barrier.
get up to this guy and take my 1
Oh,
hit
okay.
with a boost. So
Know what? No, yeah, I'm gonna take down the barrier.
Okay, so your turn is to take down the barrier, and what else?
I'm gonna fire on the wrecker with my gun.
That's fair.
Expending my last 2 charges of ammo.
I'm gonna
For another Jaeger shot.
I'm gonna convert my laser into an explosion.
You can get to the Barulus, right?
Me?
The Boyks.
Oh, okay.
sorry, what was that?
I was asking if you could get to the Barulus and hit it.
Yes. I could also.
Well, you
do
can just
that
jump the
instead.
rail. Everyone's been jumping the rail. You don't have to go down the stairs.
Yeah, it's
He's
I
polite
mean,
about it.
It's the
No.
same anyways, regardless.
No.
for me, but...
Net profit respects the rail.
Wait, can I
Just don't
grind the
end next
rail?
to the. Just don't end next to the Tempest drone.
Don't you have like a show-off trick?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
a
I could-
show off
I could
roll to
grind
see
the
if you grind the
rail.
rail.
Yeah.
It doesn't change whether or not what you do, but do a show off trick.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll just
Anyway,
take my turn.
maybe
I can
finish
fight this
firing
guy.
it.
during
Well,
this
it's
if you
yeah,
want.
it's Newbie's turn right now. So
Newbie is
When
doing a
that
thing.
happens,
Fire your
yeah.
beam.
Cool.
I'm firing the beam.
Nice.
It's not a
Oh
1.
yeah, pants fall down.
No, that wasn't a 1. My pants did not fall down.
-1. Your pants all down.
Damn.
Your pants are very, very close to falling down, but they don't quite make it. They actually get caught on something on the way down. So your pants are like half down. You got 1 cheek showing.
Fragments of the shield detach in order to hold my pants up.
-1, pants fall up.
Give yourself a
okay.
wedgie.
Anyway, I toss a die at Boyks.
Yo.
I saw another quick action. But I did make an attack, so I have marked the record for death. That's right. Even though the barrier is down and I didn't spend the heat, you still have another. Oh wait, that's for anybody
Yeah.
that isn't me. Never mind. That's fine.
Oh, I can get rid of the 8 burn as well. Hold up,
Yeah.
that's not there.
You're just marked for death, though. You have to keep hitting me. I know. Craziest thing.
I mean, you could try and put more
Quick
heat on the. Yeah, you can continue to hack the Barulus.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll hack.
He only has 1 stress left. You take him out one more time, the mech is melting down.
Hey kid, I'm a computer. That's what
Wait, why
difficulty.
do you have a difficulty?
Well, the other one, the on the attack was a difficulty because I'm grappled.
Technically because of how marked for death, where you actually would have had 3 difficulty on this.
Oh yeah, I
Tech
would have
attacks
had
are
3
attacks.
difficulty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well,
Doesn't
regardless, it's fine.
Stop all the downloading.
Download and stopped. I'm going to very, very, very unnecessarily and completely worthlessly give the St. Barulus the particle shield, because you're definitely going to be doing damage to it, right? The damage is going to matter, I'm sure. Particle shield applied. And that's it, basically.
All right,
If only someone would do something related to flips.
my turn.
Do your flips.
Yeah.
go for it.
I'm gonna grind down the rail and land over here. I think right there. Let me roll my cool flip. 20.
Damn.
Oh, it was such a cool fucking flip, dog.
Grind down the rail, do a flip.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah. And then I'm gonna skirmisher attack him. With my nanocarbon.
That is a miss.
3 damage.
That's fair. It's kinetics, so 0 damage.
Yay. Crap. That's my turn. I did a cool flip though.
It was an extremely cool flip, yeah. You whiffed with the swing afterwards, but the flip itself was incredibly
Everyone
choice.
saw you do the flip.
Everyone saw the flip, and they thought it was the coolest shit.
They're so in awe of the
say-
flip, it didn't matter that you missed the shot.
Hey, Kaki, if you attack, you will get to heat. You reach 5 heat,
also-
you're dead.
Is Kaki starting his turn?
Yeah, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Tempest drone, yeah.
Meter beat.
Damn.
Well, okay,
Hey,
so the
it's
strike
fine,
code
You know what? Get-
is
get it
until
out of
end
the
of
way.
target's next turn, so that has worn off by virtue of the stabilized turn already happening.
Oh. Okay, I'll do some slaps then.
Becky is free to start flailing and howling.
It's time to do Markava arms. That's the plan. Okay, let's see here. Whoop, that's a 1. I rolled a 1, and it was still a 9. And that's really, really cool, but also
Against-
did shit and all.
Against whomst were the slaps?
That was against net profit, so
Alright.
it was going to be a miss. That's a failure to recharge your move, and it ignores. The thing is that my move ignores engagement. It does not ignore reactions. So trying to zoop around away is going to cause 4 different reactions to happen, even with a boost. I don't really have much choice but to stay in place. That's the fucked up part.
You're trapped.
I'm kind of trapped. All right, well,
Yeah. You're in the
I
sad
did
play
my
zone
one swing.
now.
Eat pant.
and I can't recharge my move for the life of me, the one I put over here. All right, well, that's it. It's that play zone. Let's go.
My turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Drone's doing his drone thing, and it seems that our best chance is going to be overheat that guy, which I cannot really contribute to. So I'm just gonna go kill those other two guys down there because they've been standing there
Okay.
forever. So let's give ourselves some more heat. Boy, I love heat.
You're 1d6 plus 3 now on the overcharge.
Oh, I was
This
just
isn't
yeah,
overcharge,
your guns is
this is
just
just a
one
maneuvering
heat
jets.
as a protocol.
Oh, okay.
Jets are turning on.
Yeah.
Fair.
Wall run up to the bench, free movement. Wall run off the bench, free movement. Move 1 to the banister, jump over it for 2. Move 1, so that's my second. Jump over the other banister for 2. Move 1 to the bench, and we are going to be, let's just say right here. So,
Oh, are you being careful to avoid the Overwatch available shot of fists
yeah. the
punching?
one- it's not going to really matter too much because I'm about to ram this guy, so. Actually, I'd be right there. If he can overwatch me with his fist, I guess go for it.
She can't do that. Sorry,
Okay.
no, it can't happen.
We're going for a ram here. I'm at a difficulty, aren't I, since I took that last turn? This actually may miss.
No, that hits.
Cool. Let's see, 1d6 straight away.
The Wrecker is a larger mech than the Showdown, just so you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was planned.
Yeah.
Damn it, 1 damage, really? Okay, they gotta roll a hull save.
Okay. Hull save on the Showdown is +2.
Oh, is that thing moving?
It is moving. Yeah, go for it. Do your shot. Save success, but here is the.
It's still prone.
That is a failure.
Oh, is it prone? I think
It is
after
prone.
that.
Yeah.
I think it's prone at the end of the movement, so it's fine.
I will chase it as a free action.
Mhm.
And now it's shotgun time since everything's all lined up for me here. Gotta think about this. It's 2 different attack rolls, 1 damage, right?
2 different attack rolls, 1 damage. Yep.
Okay, so first guy's prone, so that's +1. He's within range 3, that's +2. I am impaired, but the shotgun is +1, so this is +2 on the first guy, and then +2 on the second guy, so it doesn't matter really. 1, 2. Wow, those were shitty rolls. Oh, those are difficult.
It hits. Oh,
Uh,
what 2? Okay, yeah,
yeah.
Go ahead and reroll them. That's fine.
If you wanted to flip it. So
Free rerolls is fine. Go for it.
try
There
those
you
instead.
go. Okay.
And then I guess
Still
take
the
first
6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, crunch and crunch. Don't even bother re-rolling. That's enough to take out both of them.
Multi-kill. Sick.
Holy shit. Kilimanjaro.
That's my turn, I guess.
All right.
Who's
I think
left?
that's the round.
That seems to be the round.
That is absolutely the round. And I'm willing to go ahead and just put this out here. There is like nothing that he can do to resist your the electronic onslaught that's about to happen. Do you want to check it like play it out though to see how like easy it is?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, if we
Sure.
just need to overheat him with 5 heat, this
Listen,
shouldn't be.
You
take
want to
more
go
than-
first as you
Yeah.
are master and commander of the data zone?
Technically, I got to go first.
Yeah, there's
Oh, yeah,
one
right,
hostile turn.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna need a hull save versus the Tempest.
Yep. Yep.
There's a hostile turn, which means you go first.
I am so good at rolling saves, but nothing else.
That's all right. That's the thing is the Orochi drones are on a probability drive. They just eat the good rolls.
Exactly.
I mean, technically,
Okay.
the PowerPoint broke his spirit before we ever did the fight.
All right, I did hit net profit this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
All right,
Sorry,
you're in
I've been,
here.
I've been zoning out again, forgetting to
Wow.
throw out leadership dice.
Oh, I do have a leadership die I can use, actually.
Yeah, that's right. I did.
Go for
I
it.
did that preemptively.
Oh,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
It's 7 damage normally.
Ultraman,
Okay,
Reese,
3 of
I
it.
think,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm a
All right,
genius.
I pushed you into the dangerous terrain though. I do have that. I'm supposed to be making a lot of that, but I keep on rolling bad on that specific thing. All right, so dangerous terrain. Just gonna double check. Wait a second. Do you still have the Nelson thing where you ignore difficult terrain?
No, I don't.
Okay,
think so.
okay. Because I think that also
I-
ignores dangerous terrain.
I could take that, but I didn't get a chance to swap out my ramjet before this, so.
It's actually an engineering check. Okay. So, give me an engineering check as I plopped you onto this.
Okay. I get +1 difficulty on engineering checks.
Excellent.
3.
You take 5 kinetic damage. This is still resisted by armor.
Alright. 4.
Just hanging in there. Though it shouldn't be too much longer before this is done.
I'm trying to do at least 1 point of structure before I go down. Okay. Well,
All right.
my turn.
All right. I am going to move.
You are going to get a leadership die.
Thank you. Well, I suppose moving away from here, does that provoke any noodles from within?
Does, but you are invisible, so
Yep. Still, play it out.
that is a hit. That is a chance to hit. Sorry. That is a hit. Okay. Now I gripped you. That does mean I get to place you wherever I want you to go instead.
All right. I still left the mark where I wanted it to be, so.
Yes.
He still gets
So
the movement
right
action
here.
after he gets
And-
placed, right?
Yeah, you still get to get a move afterwards. So, put you over here. I can't put you really any further.
And how much damage?
7.
All right. As you do. Right where I need to be, because oh hey, you can't throw me out of sensors range of you.
I can't. Not at all.
So, full tech, invade.
You have a leadership die, which I think
do
actually
have
can be
a leadership
used
die.
Or accuracy. Correct.
for an accuracy. All right, so just roll. Yep, there you go.
So, for this first invade, go over to the old Horos version 1 and puppet system. You will move your full speed in a direction of my choice. Say, through 2 Hall of Mirrors after images and 2, whichever
Assassin drone?
2 assassin drone fields of fire.
Okay,
And also
you
into
only
my
get to
reaction?
do it, and
Or
also
is this
into
involuntary?
it's involuntary movement. But wait, no, hold on a second. Does it specifically say that it counts as
let's,
voluntary movement for the purpose of reactions?
I would think it would count as that. Like, because puppeting
This
means
movement
your
is
friend feels
involuntary, but provokes reactions and engagement as normal. It doesn't count
There you
as
go.
knockback, pulling, or pushing. It is involuntary, normal movement.
So it does count for triggering Overwatch, yeah.
So
Okay, so
Overwatches
a whole bunch of
and
things
the
are about to
drones
happen.
And the damage fields.
making him do the walk of shame through explosives.
Yeah, okay. So, I have how many checks to make here? Let's see. 1, 2. All right, that is gonna hit. There's also the thing is that the damage fields don't do damage to it. It's just it has 3 armor to kinetic damage. So doing flat 3 damage to kinetic doesn't do anything. But the 2 energy things that can go off, that definitely can do stuff.
Yep, so I'll throw the dice for those.
Yeah, the second one is a failure. 3 and 4. And then forced into position, go ahead and do your Overwatch shot in response.
I am still impaired, though he was in 3, so I think it just washes. No, it's +1 because I have the auto choke on. So this is 1 accuracy, which is kind of silly.
Oh wait, all that counted as voluntary movement?
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
That, yeah, I'm gonna need. Actually, did that go to? the
Oh
snare?
no.
Yeah, snare's adjacent, isn't it?
That
It's
snare
on
is
versus
adjacent,
what is-
yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna need an agility save for the snare. See if we also put
That's
it,
a failure.
It's also in a bear trap. It's also in a bear trap.
It's in a
the
bear trap, but
12
it also. So it gets pushed
12
back 5
hits.
knocks.
Which is gonna put it back where it was. And
Oh, sick. I'm gonna need it. Actually, wait. Let me see. Is Tempest Drone once per turn, or is it just whenever it does it? Let me check.
If the snare goes off, it's
Starts
still
their turn.
immobilized. It's just immobilized over there.
starts their turn or moves adjacent to it for the first time in a round. I guess it actually didn't move adjacent to it until just now.
Now it
All right,
is.
great.
This is hilarious. The fact that it gets shot by 2 drones,
Yeah.
walks through 2 explosive, gets snared and trips
And
over
there it
itself,
is.
gets blasted back.
All right, so that's 4 energy damage, and it gets knocked 3 spaces away from the drone,
And more heat for failing a save against
Yes.
and 2 more heat for failing a save against the open door. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we decided that I'm not even gonna bother, even because the assassin drones don't do damage anyway.
Well, the thing is, too, is that technically only the first one would have gone off because it's the same reaction you did in a single turn, is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's always weird because it says it's a reaction you can use as much, but I think it's still just the one, yeah.
You can use it as many times as you want per round, so you can use it once per turn in a round.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, and now my second invade. Damn. These natural 6s.
Wait, why do you
Do you
only
not
have a
bonus?
two? Oh, yeah, 2 + 3 + 1. Okay.
That's a just unfortunate roll there because you need like 2 more.
Yeah, I don't have any accuracy on these since I'm not doing lock-ons for it. Ah well, it's a start.
Now hold on a second. We actually did do a structure damage to him by doing that.
Oh, well. Better resolve that.
So that's a direct hit, which means that he's stunned until the end of his next turn, which basically means he doesn't get to take his next turn.
Well,
Yeah.
So, who wants to finish him off? Basically,
seems like the
because his
front
turn's gonna
line.
come up, and then he doesn't get to do anything.
Okay, great. I would also like to do an invade.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll attack his butt off. Alright. First one. It's a 20. It does 2 heat.
Okay, yeah. 20 does 2 heat, which immediately puts him into full stress territory. On stress 3, meltdown is occurring. Mech suffers a reactor meltdown at the end of your next turn. So, here's the thing. We are now entering a different zone of the combat here. You've got 1 turn to pull him out of the mech, or the mech is going to melt down and explode and kill him inside it.
Yeah, well, till the end of his next turn, right?
Yeah, so all of you have the chance to go to do that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Wasn't
Okay,
this a
so that
battle
was-
to the death?
Do you decide there was a battle to will humiliate you for the rest of his life?
We wanted to pull him out, yeah.
How does that work? Is there an actual like action for pulling out, or can we say like we shoot the cockpit and he falls out? Like how do we do this?
Doesn't
You can
the
jock
other
him
room-
out.
Yeah, doesn't another room have like a pull guys out of mech action?
Yeah, you can do that easy. You don't even really
room
need
has
rules
it?
for that. You can just do that. Yeah.
Oh, just if you just get in there. Okay. Well, am I within 6? All right, great.
Your
I
mech
move up
does
to
have
him.
4 hands.
And I use some of my 4 hands to scoop this dude with my second quick tech. I don't need to roll or anything, or what's the?
Actually, I'm going to ask you to do an engineering roll. It's not going to be that hard. Just an engineering roll to like find where his cockpit is and then scoop him out of there.
Okay. Is engineering? Okay, I have +1 to engineering.
Because here's the thing, yeah, he would actively prefer to die than your terms.
Yeah. All right, 18.
Yeah, that does it. Easy. No questions asked.
I'd also assume
Okay.
just stabilizing it would work too, because you can stabilize an adjacent mech. But yeah.
That would also work, yeah. That also counts. There's a lot of different ways to solve this. Anyway, That's a pretty solid way of just ending this combat right here and now, because the virtue, beep. I'm just kind of here at this point.
Does anyone need particle barriers?
Does anyone need particles? I have particles for sale. Particles for you.
I'm freshly unemployed and seeking employment.
I can provide particles in exchange for employment.
After the performance we saw from him today, I think we should take a pass on this offer team.
Well, meanwhile, you'll be able to get out of the way pretty easily here, but let's go to see how much damage that being nearby the Zambros would be, because this is a full irreversible, like, mech destruction, too.
Isn't it like 8d6 or something stupid?
That's if it's near the Manticore. It's 46 for most things. The Manticore has a special mechanic where it deals it more damage on self-explosion, because the Manticore just does that.
Menace
All
was
right.
like completely suicidal.
Mm-hmm. As a last-ditch effort thing, you don't have to play it as full castigation mode if you don't want to. But 16 damage if you were nearby it. I'm not gonna say, oh, you got there. No, I'm not doing that. But the mech, after scooping Kaki out and pulling him out and like keeping him, locked in place as he just watches his incredibly expensive, ridiculously. You saw how tough that thing was when you weren't dealing stress to it. It was ridiculously tough and very effective robot. The whips are really actually quite ingenious in being able to move things around easily. And you just destroyed that bespoke special mech that he had custom designed for himself off of taxpayer money in front of him.
We didn't destroy it. We made him walk through 2 drones, 2 explosives, getting shotgun back and immobilized before getting over.
Made him get caught in a bear trap and then get punched out of the bear trap into another bumper. Yeah, good times.
It was fully humiliating, for sure. Yeah. Golden Kaki is like he's a human and he is being currently held by a mech and all that. There's no way he can pull himself out of that. But he is trying, and he is also, you can see that, like, let me go and grab his token, because his token is very stupid.
This
To
token
see
looks
how
funny.
it's all. Mhm. Yeah, here we go. There he is.
Sweet mustache. Yeah, this is gonna be a sick commercial with like people getting hit over the head with chairs and just witch drones exploding.
Has this ever happened to you?
And it just cuts to Salt doing a sick front flip off of the banister grind.
It edits out before the mist hit afterwards.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Are you loud in court? Humiliate your opponents, and it just shows the footage of him exploding. Call the consultation.
We'll be cool so you don't have to.
Case closed.
So what does the judge bot think of all this? Is this case over? Or I guess Doc is muted.
I've been muted for how long? Oh my goodness.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
just an hour.
Just
Okay.
a little bit.
You have him gripped in the mech's arms and whatnot. He is furiously like pulling as best he can against it, but he's a human being held by a mech, and he is screaming, looks furious, but also fully crying all at the same time. He is full mad crying, the kind of like a lot of emotions going on right now, and all of them are bad, and I am trying to direct them at the entire world. The judge looks at this, shrugs. It's like a very good practice shrug. Turns a pistol around and clang clang. Court seems to be adjourned here.
So is the case decided in our favor?
100%.
Hooray.
Kakiganger has been found guilty of all charges, as proven in court, in both the court of law and by martial combat skill. And he is heretofore held according to the terms of the duel, which, I mean, I can't really contradict. And in addition to it, he's been found guilty by the jury, and therefore probably will also be, all of the additional claims that were made against him, he is also found guilty of, and must, in the initial, actual lawsuit, there's a bunch of initial claims about what he should be doing upon being found guilty, and all of those are being, held to. Long and short, he's been kicked out of his office, and you now have him sent. You're basically gonna have him sent to sort of house arrest, where he has to make a confession to basically everyone twice a year at least about how much he sucks.
Did we also put community service in that, or am I just imagining that?
You definitely could have said the to do community service as well. That's fine with me. That's probably better than because union laws, technically speaking, are supposed to deny the idea of prisons. It's very restorative justice stuff. So that means that community service is definitely a decent way of going around that, and at least the house arrest is supposed to be relatively comfortable. He does still have to make a willing statement that he sucks every year, though. At least
Probably
twice.
going to be a lot of asset seizure and redistribution.
Absolutely.
So I'm assuming it's handshakes all around, and then we're going out to the bar for some martinis, or
Get out the official, company victory champagne. Remove bottle from bucket of ice. Pour bucket of ice over defeated adversary.
take this and cool off.
No prison planet. Not even the one.
Well, where are we gonna put the casino?
Well, fine work, everybody. Fine work.
Are we going to change the color scheme, at least?
I don't know. I like red.
Get rid of this thing because it's super dead. It's much more dead than most mechs you encounter. Because actually getting something to full, meltdown is a lot.
That's like the reactor goes critical and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been good for this courtroom.
Not at all. So, good work. Like I said, the fallout to this is, as you might expect, there's going to be a... when the war was declared over and, the United States collectively had, a 6-month-long party? And that led to the baby boomers, etc.?
Oh, that war.
Yeah.
The war.
Imagine that, except it's the whole entire planet, and it's gonna be way more raucous and rowdy.
This is kind of akin to I don't know, regime change, right? Because he was
It's absolutely a regime change, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
there a backup plan in case, not backup plan, but a plan of what happens when he was removed, or is it now just general anarchy?
Kaki is a relatively young autocrat. Do you think he had a backup plan at the moment? No.
So everybody now, there's no laws on the planet. Everybody's just out for themselves.
For us, on paper, there is another noble family that is sponsoring this lawsuit, and
That's
they're
true,
planning to slide in there and be like, "You're welcome."
There's no
the
laws. We win.
Also, the people have already been organizing. That was Kodomo's whole thing. That's why they reached out, was because the people are organizing.
And no laws doesn't mean that they would immediately go completely buck wild.
Well,
it's
yeah,
just a
cut to
little
that-
bit buck wild,
Cut
you
to
know?
that Mega 64 video of like, did you hear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, said, oh, the U.S. government shut down, no laws, and then just runs into another room, closes the door, and like kind of wiggles on the ground weirdly, and then the other guy opens the door and goes, "Really? This is what you do when there's no laws? Close door."
Yeah, it's mainly that there's just going to be a lot of celebrating. And maybe like a little bit of crime, but who cares? It's like not even going to be like it's not
Not that there
necessarily going to
wasn't
be more
before.
than normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it reaches the level of giant robot crime, we are not involved.
Robot crime is typically what you get into and also involved with.
Call now.
The cause of and solution of all robot crime.
So next time we're gonna deal with the fallout from this, I'm assuming.
A little bit. Next time long and short of it though, next time final mission.
Hell yeah.
There's 4 to 5 like sessions of this game left and we are done.
Good.
Wild.
I will actually I think I might try to run it next week, but specifically because if I don't run it next week, then we're going to be missing the 27th because that's going to be Spookums Fest. Either that or I could just work it into Spookums Fest. It's not a big deal.
Things
Spookums
will
Fest
happen
isn't
when
that-
they happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no need
We'll
to rush
see.
yourself.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
I'll make
Next
the
time.
decision whether or not I run next week or the week after in the interim of like the next few hours.
Cool.